Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, enjoyers, readers, enthusiasts, believers, and humble watchers, eager watchers of our little, also humble, Tower of God reading series. Now, I say we because it's not only me, Chris Allen, the journeyer, the acolyte, the neophyte, the traverser of the tower. But with me, I have on my side my ever so trusty, ever so reliable, unholy, but also holy guide, the cowboy, the hairline, the Adrian!
Yep, that's me.
So, Adrian, it's been about a
Mhm.
week since we've done Tog. I think last week we did one of. What was it last time that we did, like. What was it? Some insano shit, like 6 or 7 chapters? Was that last week?
Was it last week? I feel like that was last week, but I might be crazy. I don't know.
I don't know either. I forgot a lot of what happened since last week too. So we had to do a little like crash course like review session right before the stream started. But we have it here. Also, Pagoost, it's not a 30-minute delay, it's a warning for people to come in. The more time we give, the better, so people know it's starting soon. The Twitter post doesn't mean we're starting immediately, although sometimes that is the case. The Twitter post is just saying, hey, get ready, we're beginning. But either way, it's lovely to have you, Pagoost. As always, you're literally right here, right at the beginning, which is great because, again, we gave you a lot of time. And A1. Oh, yeah, Twitter. It's not even like X anymore, or it's not even Twitter anymore, it's X. But either way, Adrian, what happened last
Yep.
week on Tower of God?
Yeah, so some stuff happened. I guess we could start with Bomb versus um
Dumas.
Dumas. Dumas Part 2, where Bomb gets the frick up. Well, I mean he was rezzed basically by Gustang, right? So
This is where
um
he had to even,
and
like,
he
fight
wants
his
the smoke
way.
immediately.
Yeah, he had to fight his way back into the armor too. Like not necessarily fight, but
Yeah.
Dumas saw him and was like, "Wait, how'd you even get back in here?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Bomb now unveiling more tricks up his sleeve than last time. It seemed like he didn't really have much of an opportunity to like set up when he was fighting Dumas the first time. It was a bit of a quick struggle. So this time around, he seems a bit more prepared. Or I don't really know if prepared is the word, but he's basically throwing everything, you know, everything at him this time. So
He's
like
using
this is the
both
first time we've actually
thorns
seen him
and
use Leviathan.
well, actually, before even that, he was like
Yeah, before that,
pulling
yeah, yeah.
everything out, and he was
Mm-hmm.
he actually pulled out both thorns. Both thorns were visible, and I think
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
started. I don't know if he was using the souls or not, but he brought out the Thryoses. The Thryoses weren't really helping, and at this point, he was actually legitimately angry because, from what I remember, he went in there to try and save Kuhn and Rack. And at the end of the
Yep.
day, Dumas told him, listen, man, they're dead. Like, it's over. You can't do anything. And Baum was not having this. Baum was upset. He was like, no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do something. And he was like, he wasn't as mad as he was when, White did his shit. But it was like near
Yeah.
close because they're right there. They're fucked up. And Baum is like, I gotta do something. And despite all that,
Yeah.
Dumas gave him a WWE style beatdown. Like he did like the double hand like folding hand like overhead smash on his head. He did not let up on this poor
Yeah.
man.
It was very theatrical, yeah, like that. Like no one ever does that in real life, but
Yeah,
he did it.
yeah, and he's still not trying to kill him, by the way, because he already got
Yeah.
smacked up by Gustang once. So this is still Dumas holding back, by the way. Like this is still him trying not to like break him too hard, even though he's warning Bomb too. He's like, "Listen, Bomb, I don't want to kill you, but if I do, I do." Like he's not gonna particularly like try not to do anything. So he's giving Bomb some
Hmm.
warnings here. But yeah, Bomb was on the ground. Bomb was basically almost dead again, but he wasn't dead. And then it happened. So what happened, Adrian? What bag of tricks does he have now? Also, Sleepy, it's great to see you. My week was pretty good. How was your week, Adrian?
Mine was pretty good. I'm happy for next week though. I took off work. I'm not flipping working anymore,
For
guys.
the whole week?
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised I
Damn.
got it off. I just went for it and they're like they got upset because it was under short notice, but they just let me take it. I was like, cool. So
And there's
look,
there's no
you miss
reason
100% of the
why.
shots you don't take. That, huh? I mean, I made up a reason for work, but yeah, there isn't really a reason why. I mean, there's partially a reason why in terms of like for me,
Hmm.
just like I need to do like some test prep for like something I'm doing that's kind of work related, but I don't
Okay.
think I needed a week for that, but I'll sure as hell take one.
Okay, fuck it. There you go.
So that's what's up.
Pretty good week. Yeah, for me too. It's been pretty
Yep.
relaxed at work now. Things are like now that's like at the point where I'm at, things are very chill, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good
You know
week
what's
for us.
crazy? I heard a lot of people recently been getting laid off, which is kind of scary because I just asked for PTO and I think that's like the perfect time to lay someone off.
Oh
I'm like, oh
no.
shit, they're definitely gonna be like, hey, don't show up on Monday.
We remember you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well.
Hmm.
Um,
So back
so yeah, back
to
to
the
the
recap.
story.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
Bomb was basically fucked up, and he pulled out a new trick. Well, not necessarily a new trick, but he did something new, kind of.
Hmm. Yep. Oh, do you want me to say it? He tapped
Yeah.
into the Leviathan power. But one thing I want to note that's kind of interesting is that once he tapped into this new power, like first of all, it kind of enhanced all of his other stuff too, because you saw like the horns were like all twisty now or whatever, the Thriace horns or whatever.
Yes.
They're all twisty. And he had like the new bow and whatnot, which is kind of like a throwback to the soul power too. So it's kind of like enhancing everything and also adding new stuff as well. But one thing
Yes.
I think is kind of weird is how Bomb has become like very confident since using Leviathan's power. Like he's kind of like, oh, like Dumas looks small now or something like that, which is kind
Not
of like
that. He
very
didn't say
unlike
that.
Bomb.
He didn't say that. Well,
Uh-huh.
maybe he did say that, but
Didn't he say that?
what he meant by it was like, oh, I actually noticed. Well, I think he did. At first, he was like, oh, Dumas is huge, and now that he got the power up, he was like, oh yeah, I never noticed like how like he's not that big. Basically, he's saying he
Yeah.
has a more accurate view of Dumas now. And some things I also wanted to add from this: the Thriosi powers and everything. First of all, we heard from last week too that the transformation itself, I'm not a big fan of it, and some of the chat wasn't either, which, thankfully I'm not alone. But I think it kind of looks silly. But one thing I keep noticing, right, and you mentioned it with the souls too, like throwback to the souls. I don't know if he's necessarily copying Kel Halam anymore, but more and more I notice Bomb really likes to do like archery, right? Now, this could be me
Mm.
overstepping my bounds. This could be me just tossing a shot in the dark here, which, might as well, right? There's no cost to it. I think what if Bomb, and this could be from like one of his parents, well, Arlen we're assuming was the caster, right? We're assuming she's the spell person. That's where Bomb get his spells from. But I'm also assuming, what if V was like the secret archer class? You know how we have like the shielder class with Akka, like there's some shielders in there. There's like these other like hidden classes in a little bit of ways. What if Bomb is like the secret archer class from V? What if V was an archer? That shit would be crazy. Because more and more he gets like archery stuff now. And I thought at first he was copying Kel Halam, but I was like, you know what? What if it's more than that?
I don't disagree with that theory so much, but I do think that a lot of archery or like range related stuff is kind of lumped into the
Spear
spear
bearing.
bearer class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
which is
true.
like, and we've seen this first with like the Levi guy with like the was his name Levi? I forget his name. The guy with the gun or whatever. Like
Oh
he was
yeah.
technically a spear bearer or whatever,
Huh.
even though he had like a straight up like sniper rifle. So I don't know. Oh, and Lafave too, Lafave, right? So, but that's not archery. I guess it's a little different, but
Yeah.
yeah, just food for thought. But I do like the idea of like there being like other hidden classes that are like lesser known, like maybe things during like while they were climbing the tower and stuff like that, they were like kind of
Things that got
like either they
eliminated.
disappeared or like yeah, they got eliminated, right? Like for example, like spellcasters feel like they definitely got like hunted down or like reduced like by Jihad is what it feels like because they're so scarce and unknown. And the
Mm.
fact that like Jihad uses them too also seems kind of interesting. Same thing goes for guides too, where it's like the whole silver dwarves essentially work for Jihad, whereas like the red witches are kind of I don't know how if they're kept
They're
under control by
homeless.
Jihad's rule, but it seems like they're like all hiding in the shadows and stuff. Like you never see a red witch out in the open. So guides also seem like they've kind of been reduced. So it's interesting food for thought, like the comparison between like different times in the tower and whatnot.
I was gonna say maybe the archery class could have been like a combination of like, ranged with magic, right? Because whenever Bomb
Right.
uses his like range stuff, it's not just like him throwing something at you, it's usually backed with an ability.
Hmm.
Like it's not just like a projectile, so to speak. But again, that's more like the Kel'Halam side of things. So I'm a little hesitant to fully dip into that pool. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but
it's
I
like
like that
Sleepy
you're.
says too.
Uh-huh.
He's a product of two family heads, so maybe he's combining shit. Who knows?
Oh yeah, like a brand new sort of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. We could definitely see like the spell side of Bomb, just like in the nature of how like spells don't affect him and stuff like that. I think that might be like a nod to Arlene, maybe, or because it's definitely not just a regular thing, right? Because I think even though Uruk can break spells, he still
He
can
does it
fall
the
victim to
gorilla
them, kind
way.
of. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do it the way Bomb does. Bomb is just straight up like he doesn't even know that he's breaking these spells sometimes. Like that's how ineffective they are to him. It's like a negative effect. But like the other thing is like so we see the part of Arlen probably, right? Like some hints there, but yeah, we really don't know much about V and like what his whole deal is in terms of like how it affects Bomb.
Man,
So it's
in
like
in that
interesting.
flashback, I thought we were really gonna see V. Instead, we saw stupid freaking what's his face, V's little protege.
Yeah, freaking the guy
Dude,
we already saw. But
what
it's cool to
was
see him
the?
from the past a little bit.
Oh, okay, go on. Thank you. Oh yeah, I got some grapes. I need that. So this is where, oh my god, Luzlek, that was his name.
Yeah,
So this is
Leslick.
where we saw Luzlek be a clown, right? I was really hoping we were gonna see V pick up fucking Amizu, but we didn't. But either way, V is such a mystery right now. Regardless, though, this is where I think, aside from the whole archery thing and Bomb powering up, he also mentioned that now he has a clearer view of Dumas in the sense that, like, oh, he knows like Dumas is so strong that even with this power up, he still doesn't think he could beat Dumas. And another big thing they revealed was, and I kind of assumed this too, I kept asking this question, was Leviathan and some of the other ones, I forgot which ones, but Leviathan for sure was actually made by Traumarai, and it's part of Traumarai's power. So by Bomb having Leviathan, he's actually technically has like 1/4, I think, because there was three other
Hmm.
creations. He has 1/4 of Traumarai's power. Well, I guess the power that he took out of himself, similar to I guess
Yeah.
Gustang. So this is where the
Yep.
entire time too it was revealed, even though Bomb was using Leviathan, Leviathan wasn't making it a two-way street. Leviathan wasn't giving him power back. It was basically Bomb just drawing from him. Now Leviathan said, okay, fuck, I didn't want to help you until you got to Traumarai, but I have to help you now because he's gonna fucking die, right? And it makes me question, like, what are the other things inside of him thinking? Like, I'm sure the Thrioses kind of have an idea of maybe what's going on. Maybe they just can't do anything. But Leviathan seems way more like a parent, like, oh shit, Bomb's dying. Like, I gotta, like, at least talk to him, right? This is where the
Hmm.
Thrioses, like, when he first got his neck snapped, were they just okay with that? Like, did they just not care that, like, the person they're in is dying? Because the whole question I
Hmm.
had, and I don't know if we're ever gonna get this answered, the whole question I had was if Bomb dies, what happens to everything that's inside him? Thrioses, thorns, and
Hmm.
everything. Does it pop out like a pinata, or like does some of the stuff die with him? It's very up in the air, but really reminds me of
Yeah.
Ichigo in like Bleach. How like if he dies, the two things inside of him die. That's why the hollow like version goes so wild. It does not want to
Yeah.
die.
Or Jujutsu Kaisen too with the fingers or
Oh
whatever,
yeah, with
killing
fucking
Sukuna or
Yuji.
whatever.
Yeah, he's like he even baited them too. Like he's like, yeah, I don't care if you kill Yuji. Like I'll just get the other ones. But he actually did care. That shit was funny. But
Hmm.
regardless, yeah. So there's a lot of questions, but essentially that we're never gonna get answered. But essentially, Leviathan is giving him the power now, and with that, Baum is able to notice like, yeah, I can't beat Dumas, but he basically has more clarity onto what he can and can't do. And he's basically
Hmm.
in the realm where he can actually notice stuff now. Before, it's like, if they're so much more powerful than you have no clue how above you they are. Now, Bomb seems to be getting an idea of how above him Dumas is, which means he's closer to
Yep.
Dumas than ever.
Yeah, exactly. And with this new realization as well, he's also becoming more like fight IQ. Like now he since he kind of has a better understanding of like how Dumas works and stuff like that and his own power, he's kind of fighting with more of a strategy. Like we kind of see like the narrators talking about how like Bomb is like trying to trick Dumas or like try to keep him away with the bow and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
there's more thought to the fighting rather than Bomb just charging in and getting like, smoked
Well, it's
like the
also because
first
I
time.
think this is the third time he's doing it. Like this is the third time he's fighting
Yeah.
Dumas, and he's like getting privy to. He's like he's gonna know what this gorilla
Hmm.
does. Because as cool as Dumas is, he's pretty much a gorilla. Like he's just gonna go and hit you really fucking hard.
Yep. Yep. Not so different to Caliban, I guess, if you really think about it.
Oh yeah, this is like Calvin on fucking roids.
Yeah. So that was pretty much that, right? And the fight ended pretty abruptly,
Well, it
with
didn't
Bomb
end.
pretty much losing,
We
right?
got cut off. We I don't think we ended it.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not
Yeah, yeah, we got
sure
cut
though,
off because
but
we went back to the family heads.
yes.
And
Well,
like, well, I think it started with Endorsi, right? And then
hmm,
we followed her perspective, and then eventually the family heads pulled up. But we could
yes.
start from the beginning there. So like, basically, Endorsi was running around. She has Gustang's king,
Hmm.
and she was captured, sort of captured by Holin and Tromrai. They both arrived where she was. They figured out that she had the king. Holin took it from her, and immediately after that happened, Hobadao, freaking what's his name, Belarir plus hold on,
I'm trying to
his
remember
what's
it
the name of the
too.
the goo guy?
And
Enkidu.
Kidu, yeah, I was thinking
Enkidu.
of
Enkidu
fate.
plus yeah. So those two showed up and actually ended up saving, not really saving Endorsi, but essentially saving the piece, right? Because they took the piece.
Hmm. Well,
And
they
then there was
stole
this
it.
sort of backstab moment where Holden was like, I was working with Gustang the whole time, man, and you're about to get screwed, Tromrai. Watch this, man. And like, he was supposed to give
Well,
the king
well, hold
to
on.
Enkidu.
But
Uh-huh.
you're pretty much there. But one thing I remember was
Yeah,
Enkidu had
yeah.
like this whole monologue where he was like, "Oh, fuck you, Traumarai. You love controlling people. Now that we have your king, you're the one who's fucked. We have power over you. Fuck you." Because it turned out Holin was on, well, not necessarily on maybe Belrier's side, but he was against Traumarai. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was the big
Yeah.
reveal. Like he did not like what happened, which again, I always say who would? Like who would like dealing with this bullshit? Because the entire time I was like, damn, Holden is actually so loyal. Like, even after all this abuse, he's still like faithfully serving somehow. And I was kind of shocked, but I was like, dude, this guy got
Mm-hmm.
done really badly, but he's still like faithfully serving. And it turns out it was just a farce. It was a lie because he was like, "Nah, Traumarai, I was biding my time so I could get this and piss on you." But Adrian,
Yeah.
was he pissing on Traumarai? What did Traumarai say to both of them?
No, no. You know what's crazy too? Like he took it really far, Hole, I want to mention this reminds me a lot of when like the emissary guy told Yama to like beg or something like that for like forgiveness to like save the
Hmm.
canines. Like Holland went pretty far. I forgot exactly what he said, but he's like, I think he wanted Trauma to like kneel or something. Like that
Yeah,
was,
he said,
bro,
"Bow
I
to
would not
me."
do that.
He said, "Bow
I
to me,"
would
to a
not do
family
that.
head. To a
Because
family head.
if anything goes wrong, you know you're so cooked if that happens. Like the smallest thing could go wrong and your life is over. So, but yeah, I forgot what was Traumar's exact quote. I forget.
I don't remember the exact words,
He
but he
said something pretty
basically said
iconic, I
like
think.
he was like, "Oh, this is so predictable. This is so boring."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like
Hmm.
I was like, "Yo, he got them. Like he's not scared at all. He got them." And it got to the point where I thought Strawberry was reacting very nicely. He was like, "Oh, Holland." Like he basically just felt bad for Holland because as we could see from the POV cam a little bit, right? This is where,
Hmm.
oh my god, it was so bad. He basically said, like, Holland, you were the experiment of me trying to control people. And it was revealed that this entire time he could have controlled Holland at any point and he kind of activated it. And all these
Hmm.
bugs just came out of Holland and like he transformed into them kind of. It was like, and he was in pain, by the way. This entire time he was just like horribly in pain. But basically, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Holland, you're going to give me the king," and he's like, "Oh, sadly for you, I control you. Like he was very kind about it because the entire time he was in control. Like it was so
Hmm.
bad. It was so bad. Like
Yeah,
Traumar was just fucking with him, man. It was terrible.
yeah. Dude, even Enkidu was shook, like kind of watching from the side. He's like, holy shit, like what's going on here?
And Kido's whole
Yeah,
plan is
it was not
basically
looking good for
screwed
him.
here too. Even what's his face? Traumarai even told, or maybe it wasn't Traumarai. Maybe it was. I don't remember exactly. But they even told
Hmm.
Enkidu like, "Oh, Enkidu, did you think anything was gonna be different? You can't harm me because of the rules, obviously, right? And Traumarai could just control him, and I think that was mentioned too.
Hmm.
And then Enkidu was like, "Oh, you think I didn't think of that? What was his whole argument? I think it's because he's in Belrier, like he can like fracture like his conscious or some shit like that. Like because he's like
Um,
inside Belrier, he can't control him anymore."
yeah, I think what it is that Bellery could manually take control at any moment. So anytime Gustang or was it Traumarai tries to take over Bellery, I think I mean Enkidu, Bellery can just take control of the body, so it doesn't matter anymore. So like he's
Okay.
not controlling anything because Enkidu's not in control. That's what
Yeah.
I think is what's happening. But I don't remember exactly how they explained it. Because they're kind of working together now, which is like a perfect thing. If like basically Bellery kind of shields him from the control, I think is how it works.
Yeah, that takes out
Because he
one
can't control
portion.
Bellery.
Yeah. So one portion of the problem is solved. And I guess they, Enkidu thought he solved the other problem with the king piece, right? He's like, oh, yeah, if we have
Mm-hmm.
the king piece, aka Holland has the king piece, we're basically good because at this point, Traumarai can't do anything to us.
Mm-hmm.
But in both respects, well, maybe in the one respect, yeah, he can't be controlled, but he still can't do anything because, as we saw, Holland basically freaked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire time, too, what
Yep.
ended up happening, I think, was and Keto was like, "Oh shit, we got to get out of here." And while he was running, and Dorsey is trying to steal back her king piece from him.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole reason they're running, I forgot to mention this, is someone showed up and saved them technically. Also, what's going on, Briz? How's it going? If I remember long ago, you left a comment on my YouTube video saying there's a character in Tog pitied so much they were practically begging to come off. Okay, yeah, I could see it's Holland. Yeah, straight up,
Yeah.
it's so bad. But
We
I
felt the same way.
I
Yeah.
feel bad for him. I think I even said either on stream or off stream last time, like, yo, just kill the poor guy. Like, at this point, just give him death. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But either
He
way, I
went through a
mean,
lot of shit for sure.
it seems like he might be getting death relatively soon because who pulled up Adrian?
Gustang, yeah. When all everything seemed lost at that point, Gustang, the only thing that could have evened the score, pulled up.
And I
So
called that
thank
shit
God for that,
too. I,
right?
I called that shit.
Honestly, it would have been a wash. If Tromrai got his way in this situation, it would have been a wash, right? Like he would have gotten the chess piece and the game would have been over because both kings are there. So
Hmm.
it's a good thing Gustang pulled up. But yeah,
Yeah,
and I think that's where we left off, right? It was kind of just a face off. They didn't really fight or anything yet.
I
But
think
now we got
they
Endorsey,
started to.
Olin. Yeah. But I don't think anything significant happened. I think that like everyone was just trying to get out of the way while they were like charging up or whatever. I don't really remember the specifics, but nothing too important.
Well, one thing we do have to do is we have to rewind a little bit here because
Yeah.
what is Gus Thing trying to do here now? What happened with Gus Thing
Oh
specifically?
yeah, he said that he made up his mind, right? That he actually wanted to kill Stromride this time around, which is
Hmm.
interesting because I mean they've been fighting this whole time. They've kind of been beating around the bush on what they wanted to do and stuff like that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that like Gustang is really close friends with Tromrai, and you can tell through the flashbacks that like Gustang really wanted to believe that like Tromrai was in the right here, right? Like
Uh
with the whole
huh.
Enkidu situation, the Mizu dying, like he really didn't want to believe that like Enkidu actually or was actually controlled by Tromrai and that whole thing, even though like it was said to him after the
Pointing. It
fact.
was pointing
So
towards
like
it.
he
Yeah.
yeah, like he wrote the history differently and he made sure that Enkidu was locked up instead of killing him. So like that shred of doubt was always there. But it was really interesting how like he made the decision in the past to just kind of let it go. But now this time around he changed his mind.
And we can even see it wasn't even an easy decision either because he was like conflicted, right?
Hmm.
He's like he wants to find out the truth, but it would rub everyone else the wrong way and everything. And he was like stressing out about it so bad, he basically did the Traumarai. He deleted his memory
Hmm.
of it And that's
Yeah.
where we are now with the book that he got from Bomb's mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which to
And
be,
I think this fight is going to be like way more serious than like the other ones that we've seen, where they kind of like these little
throwing
pushes back
pot
and
shots,
forth, kind
yeah,
of.
throwing pot shots at each
Yeah.
other. This is where from last time too. I'm trying to remember fuck what it was. Gusting for the most part. Oh god, I'm trying to remember where my like train of thought was going with this. I don't fully remember, but either way, yeah, Gusting is serious this time. Like this time, he saw the whole book. He's like, okay, fuck it, man. It's so sad too because he didn't know like what to do. Because obviously, Trauma and his friends they have a lot of history together, but this is where it's like this already was going along with Gusting's plan. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. One thing to like really clarify, and I was confused about this for a little bit, but it kind of got clarification. This memory that he ended up, putting, well, not in Bomb took it, right? But the memory he ended up erasing that he put in the book is not the same memory that they all erased about the top floor, whatever, that is. That's like a separate thing they all erased. This is like afterward, everyone can like also erase, I guess, other memories too. And this is like an extra thing he erased. It's not the original thing
Hmm.
that I thought it was. I thought it was all like bundled into one, which it wasn't. But
Yep. So there's been several incidents with the family heads. Who knows how many times they've had to like erase things or ignore certain things that they did.
yeah, and it's funny too because you would think Gusting would be the last person to do that with like what he values, but it got so bad even
Right.
he had to do it.
Yep. He records the history of
Yep.
the tower.
Oh yes. So this is where the last thing I remember was the fight started, and I think Tromrai is going to try and get his king piece back now, right? I think they're actually fighting over
Hmm.
the piece, and he sicked Holin on on Gusting. And he was like, "Oh, Gusting, I made this specifically to counter you because it was some sort of, Traumaray even knew it wouldn't hold him long. Like Traumaray, like kind of knows, like ultimately it will fail. But Traumaray was like, oh, this is like a, I don't want to say a technique, but he basically made Holin to where the more you destroy, the more he like grows or something. Like he made it
Hmm.
specifically to counter Gusting. So the whole idea behind sicking Holm on him was like, okay, at least he'll hold him for a little bit while I need to do what I need to do. And it turns out it didn't
Hmm.
even matter because Gusting just literally one shot his ass. Like like Gusting beyond dogged him to the point where Trauma was like, oh shit, it didn't hold him that long. I think
Yeah.
that's
I
what happened.
wonder I wonder if Gusting's stronger than Traumarai thinks he is. Because it
Mm.
seems like Gusting is doing pretty well against all these things that Traumarai is planning.
This
So
is
I don't
where
know.
it kind of begs the question, right? Gusting says he wants to end the whole like system, and by the system we mean the
Hmm.
family heads, and I'm assuming Jihad too. You can't
Yep.
not like be strong to do that. This is where you have to be stronger or have a plan in place to do that, right? Now,
Right.
aside from the plan, I'm assuming he hasn't been slacking because obviously we've been seeing he's been doing like back alley deals with Fug. He's been like kind of setting Bomb on a certain path. He has Rahel in the back corner. He has a lot of things he's definitely been preparing. So I think it's not a far stretch to say he's also been, I don't want to say training, but at least not slacking. This is where what
Yeah.
has
He's the
Traumarai
most
done?
involved family head.
Exactly. What has Traumarai done? People didn't think this guy was even alive because he was sitting in his room just moping all day. Like,
Yep.
Traumarai could be rusty, but we'll see.
Gustang's doing his homework. Whereas yeah, Traumarai is kind of just reacting to whatever Gustang does most of the time.
Oh yes. And again, like this whole idea with Traumarai, which is so funny, it's like he always says, yeah, you guys think I'm an idiot. Or not an idiot, but like you guys think I don't know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. Like I can't tell like what Traumarai knows and what he doesn't know because he always seems like right when he's about to get fucked, he knows everything and then it's like a major twist, like, oh yeah, I was in control the entire time. Case in point Holin, case in point Amizu, like it's so many times. And then case in point with the whole coon shit too. It's like, man,
Hmm.
this shit is scary. But either way, Enkidu was bluffing. He was making a big assumption. He seemed pretty confused when Bellery was consciousness. You don't think Gentleman with the braid? Oh my god. And from the beginning when he snatched his body. There's one more trick that the live, oh yeah, the live labyrinth. Yeah, that's what Holden is now. and why Gusting shouldn't have been able to get out of it so quickly. You think it's a spoiler still. It's about Gusting's power. Yeah, so we'll see. I think that's where we're at right now. I think Gusting was destroying Holland. Like he was blowing his ass up. The living labyrinth. That shit is crazy. But I think
Yeah,
that's pretty much it, at least from what I remember. I think we're right at the current day. Unless you have anything
I
else
think
to add.
that's decent too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think that's a good recap. A good discussion, good retelling. And now we get to see what's about to happen up the tower. So we are on chapter 211. And again, if we keep going at like a pretty good pace, we will be done actually in maybe like a month and change or like before the end of the year. I don't fully know, we'll see, but we are starting to be on the horizon of the end here. Where what are we at? We're at 211, right? 211, 628. And then yeah, it's just 235. 235 is the final chapter. So we're almost 20 chapters away. Almost. There is more out, not officially, but there's more out for the Gusting or not Gusting, for the Urek series than we have left in season 3. That is
Yeah. The
scary.
Gusting series is next after Urek, right? You
Bro.
just leaked it.
No
You leaked
Gusting.
the Gusting series.
Listen, I want to see more about like either like Edwan or Han or someone. Gusting,
Someone
we've
we know
seen too
less
much
about.
out. Yeah, Gusting, we already know a lot. We're good with him. But either way, chapter
Yeah.
211. Let's begin. And it's going to be a good one because there's fight. So here, oh yeah, this fucking epic ass scene. Gusting was literally coming to him saying, what did he say? He's like, oh yeah, no more playing around. Like he's serious this time. This shit was so fucking aura farming, bruh. It's time to wake up and face reality, my friend. Here it is. This shit is crazy. You know, I might actually just make this the title of the episode. Playtime is over. And he looks happy too. Oh my god. By the end of the day. And look, Traumai looks kind of serious too. I mean, granted, Traumai always looks the same, but still. One of us is going to die. And then he just flung his ass like, get the fuck out of my face, you bitch. Ooh, he slammed his ass. Dude, and he still has the one hand in the pocket. This motherfucker does not care, yo. So either way, Tower of God, Season 3. The battle between the family leaders. Traumarai versus Gustang 2. Sayu. And then here, Gustang looks like he's holding an invisible Fushigi. Slapping a mask just doesn't feel as satisfying as hitting someone in the face. Is he gonna tell him to take it off? Or did he break it? I think he might have broken it, actually. Stang, you arrogant, conceited fool. I swear, you're going to regret that. And this is the sad part, too, because again, they are very, very good historical friends, right? Where it's like, I thought they were already trying to kill each other before, but it was more just them taking pot shots at each other. Like, you know, they were just like kind of fooling around, but their bark is worse than their bite. But now it's like they're really gonna start tussling now. Like they're not playing around, as Gustang said. And look who he's bringing out! It's Enraged Rapid! Oh shit! He's bringing it up from behind him too. Now this is really gonna like tell the age-old question here, right? Who is stronger, the nerd or the animal lover? This is where at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna be a battle of like either who counters who, or just a battle of attrition, because unless one of them counters the other one, Traumarai can keep remaking his animals, and then it just becomes a battle of like again who has more ammo. Is Traumarai gonna run out of Shinsu and just not be able to remake his animals, or is Gustain gonna run out of firepower? Right? Who knows? Traumarai allegedly controlled and really add up still. Yeah, yeah. This is where like we always have to question now, looking back at it. What did Traumarai control, and what was just Enkidu's free will? It's a really good question that like still makes me like look back at everything. But either
Yeah,
way,
that is a good point. Yeah, I like how they kind of hide it too. Like they don't make it too obvious.
Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. They pick and choose. It's the same thing like with Shinsu Black or not Black Hole Sphere with reverse flow control. Sometimes it's hard to notice, other times it's not, but that's more because of the art. But either way, let's keep going. So Enraged Rapid is coming on from behind, looking very happy, although that's always how he looks, about to like try and violate Gustang. You just made a big mistake. Huh. Dude, Gustang doesn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie, Gustang when he was younger, I kind of made fun of him a little bit. He looked a little bit like a little nerd, and he still does, but now he looks like a jock nerd. Like it's so weird. He has just such good fashion now, which is why I always call him Gucci Gustang. Someone's finally beginning to get upset, I see. Oh my god, what is all that? What is all that? I can't tell if that's from Gustang or if that's from Enraged Rapid. It looks like Gustang doesn't even give a shit though. The biggest thing is his coat is just reacting to the wind. That shit is so cool. That coat is like iconic. Him and Traumarai have such big coats. Oh god, he's getting out the razor blades. Oh no. Oh no! He's about to fucking shave his ass. Oh! I actually can't tell if it's like bouncing off or what. I don't fully understand what's going on here. But goddamn is Enraged Rapid big. Holy shit. Oh, okay. It's definitely doing some damage. He is cutting this guy like fucking sashimi. Oh my god. And what's worse is like Traumarai has to witness this and he does not like when his animals get like fucked up. Cuz again with oh my god. I think his name was Heite. If like someone like upset or touched Heite, like according to like Traumarai law, he would kill them. So he definitely cares for these animals. He does not want to see them fucked up. He will put them back together though, but like damn. Oh no. The Megalodon? Oh my god. So, you know what I'm curious about? Since Traumarai gave away some of his animals, I mean, obviously he keeps like probably his most important ones on him, but since Traumarai gave away some of his animals to like the other branch leaders, is he operating at a deficiency here? Now you can also look at Gustang and you can argue the same thing. Since Gustang split away parts of his personality and made them into librarians, is he also not working with a full deck here? So we really got to see. Tear him to shreds. Oh my god! So Megalodon looks like just a combination of a lot of sharks, with a very big shark too. Oh my god. Well, it definitely is a Megalodon. Jesus. And I just feel so bad. Oh yeah, and fucking Endorsi and Belrier are still here. Those damn monsters keep appearing. Oh my god. And we know this isn't gonna do anything to Gusting. Gusting is just gonna cut through all these shits. Yup, there it is. The fucking the razor blades. Oh, now we're really making sashimi. I kind of said a little too early. It feels so bad because this is just animal abuse, even though they're immortal. Doesn't matter how many of your little creatures you try and throw at me. If you want to fight me, you'll have to do it yourself. And yo, he looks so fucking cool. See, this is the fucked up part because Tromrai, I mean, I'm sure they can flex into anything, right? But Tromrai as a spear bearer is not going to be the same as Edwan as a spear bearer. So this is where Traumarai's main like modus operandi is probably just summoning shit and just sending it at you. Gusting's like, nah, you're gonna have to come here yourself, pussy. So I think he really wants Traumarai to operate at like at a deficiency here. Things are different now because I now control creatures. Oh my god. Yeah, now he's combining them. So he combined this like megalodon with like some weird ass insect shit. What the fuck? That you know nothing about. See, this is what I like. Look at this shit. He's creating like amalgamations. Now the big question I have is did he create these, of his own power? Or was this like a result of the experiments that he was doing in his house? Your flames are practically invincible against things whose nature you understand. Ooh. What was that word? I don't know, Sleepy. I don't know which word you're referring to because I said so many. This pack of sharks united with my ancient fish. This shit looks like some nightmare shit. See, this is what I like. Contains creatures you've never even heard of. They won't easily succumb to your flames. So it seems like Gustang's powers, if he understands something, he could just beat it. Which kind of sounds ridiculous, but again, we're dealing with the family head. It should be ridiculous. Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Ooh! Ooh! He's bringing out the fucking pencil! Yeah, so now it makes sense. If he understands it, I mean, it's kind of like the rule set they gave to Enkidu from the administrator. No matter what, Enkidu could just kill you if you're not one of like the big people. Where it's like it's just a rule. This sounds like if like Gustang knows what you are, he just wins. Like what the fuck? I'm assuming obviously that doesn't apply to like the other family heads and stuff. It's below a certain level, but still, that is crazy. The only place with the flames that he produces that makes it different from other fire users. Okay. I mean, mm, it's definitely not normal fire, I'll say that. In any case, I'm tired of fighting all these little creatures individually. Oh my god, he's gonna spawn his own army. What? Yo, what if he spawns back Tiara? Because now the question is, does he know when one of his like well, I don't want to call them summons, but when one of his like personalities dies, right? Because that is technically a part of him. Does it just go back to him? Does he lose it? Because Tiara was his creativity. So does he just not have creativity anymore? Or does he kind of know, oh shit, I got my creativity back? Either way, I hope he remakes Tiara here. Because whenever I see this pen, I think of Tiara. The head librarian's power all comes from Gustang originally. Even Tiara's ability to create things. He looks so happy. I'm like so happy for Gustang. He looks so happy. Originally belonged to Gustang. So that's my other question too. If he gives them the ability, like Tiara obviously had the ability, does Gustang lose it? Like, does he lend it to them? Because if Tiara is dead, is that the only reason he can reuse it now? I summon a gigantic sea monster with emerald eyes that splits the sea in its wake like a terrifying blade. And his power is much greater than hers. So already this fucker has the ability to just insta-beat anything he understands. And besides that, obviously with limits, he has the power of imagination. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Bruh, he's basically trying to clown Traumarai with his own, like, methods. Know yourself. I'm gonna be honest, this could have looked a little bit crazier. I mean, it still looks pretty menacing, but, like, when I saw Tiara transform into, like, the gigantic, like, fucking ugly monster, that shit looks scarier. Okay, so this thing is going forth. Oh my god, it looks hungry. Oh my god. See, Megalodon looks bigger than this thing. But bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. Yeah, Jesus, Megalodon looks huge. Oh my god, it looks like they're about to like try and kiss. What is going on here? Oh my god. Look at this. It's like a fucking animal bloodbath. Oh my lord, what is happening? What is... Oh shit, they're getting close to each other. Oh my god, look at those weird things. Okay, so we just have these Titan Goliaths fighting in the background. It kind of looks like the summon from Gusting is kind of just getting rocked here from like the angle. But here, Gusting is looking at Traumarai in the face. Well, what do you think? If you ask me, it looks like the creatures I can summon with writing are vastly superior to yours. I mean, again, from the angle, it doesn't look like that. It looks like Megalodon is about to take a good bite out of the creature, out of the Gusting creature. Oh shit, look at the underneath of his sneakers, or of his shoes. Dude, he's trying to aura farm on Trauma, and Trauma looks like he doesn't give a fuck. Would you like to borrow some of my power? Dude, he is a shit talker, yo! Oh shit. Even if you offered it to me for free. Oh my god. I wouldn't take it. You see, he's like inscribed personality trait on them before they are born and still keeps what he gives them. Okay, I mean, this is where like I wish we could see it. Like, unless there's like a blog post with it, or it's very obvious. I hope it's like that, but I want to know for sure. I hate all this ambiguity, but at the same time, I like it. Uh huh. Sure. I know just the thing for an uptight homebody like you. No way he can do this to the fucking like stuff outside too. For 10 seconds, turn traumatized mask. Oh nah. See, if this was me, I would be fucking like I would be like a really fucked up person. I'd be like turn it into a dildo or something. Into a cat? Okay, that's a lot more tame than what I thought. What the fuck is this? Wait, he even gave him cat ears. What? Nah, this is going crazy. Gustang is clowning this man. Yo, he's laughing at him! That looks better on you, Traumarai. You son of a... And he was able to do that for 10 seconds. So I was gonna question this, but I was gonna wait and see, right? This is where I was thinking, what is the limits of this? Because when we first saw this with Tiara, I also questioned, like, can Tiara just write, like, oh yeah, you're gonna, like, your heart's gonna explode, right? But obviously she can't do that. But Gustang seems like he can affect more than just the stuff like he creates. This is where he can affect like other things aside from just him. So it begs the question, what's the limit of that? Like, oh my god, Gustang is such a clown, yo. You son of a... Dude, I feel like Gustang, even though he's supposed to be taking this seriously, he's also having his fun. Traumarai does not look like he knows how to have fun anymore. Traumarai Shinsu control skill. Rupture. Oh my god, it's like a swirl. Rupture. Oh shit, wait, that got Gustang serious. One of Traumarai's Shinsu control skills. Oh god, look at the creature. What is that? It looks like a radar. It looks like a pulse. Is known as Rupture. What the skill does. Is that one of Gustang's blades? I can't tell. Is that it cuts off everything affected by the Shinsu. By doing so, oh my god, it creates a rupture. Wait, I don't understand. It cuts everything off everything affected by Shinsu. Oh, disconnection. Okay, okay. So see, that kind of directly counters Gusting in my eyes. Like that's a big counter. It seems like. Oh my dear god, and of course they had to just like shove the blood here. Oh my god. The rupture is completely separated from the outside world. Oh, so he basically created like a domain. Ah. Yeah, thank you, Sleepy. Thank you as well for the clarification. Damn, so it's like he's making like a fresh slate like little domain where you can't like do shit. And this thing is just falling in front of him. That is fucked up. Oh my god. Jesus, they really want to show like all these things getting like violated. Oh lord. One of us is going to die here. Oh damn, he looks pissed now. It'll be you. Oh no, man. Gustang. Okay, so Chomra is finally getting a little serious too. Oh shit. And that's the chapter. I feel like that went quick. Wow. Okay.
I really like Traumai's rupture skill. It's really cool, in my opinion.
So can you like describe it for me like in a different way, or can you summarize it? I'm trying to like wrap my
I
head around
think
it.
further up the tower it gets described
Ah, okay. Okay, lovely.
hmm
So
in
Adrian,
more detail.
do
hmm
you want to keep going further up the tower?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, let's go. Chapter 212. Let's begin. Warning, this episode is going to contain more blood and gore. Beware. Alright, and we're literally hopping straight into the blood and gore with guts and blood flying everywhere. So, out of curiosity, Agent, does this also affect his animas as well?
The rupture thing? Yeah, if he's not careful with it.
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, we just saw this. I'm not repeating that shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Season 3, the battle between the family leaders, Traumarai versus Gustang 3. SIU! I love the way it looks. It really looks like a radar pulse from like a submarine almost in a way. It's very cool. And you can see Gustang is kind of like getting ready. You can see the fire forming around him. Oh my god, look at all these things. What the fuck? I hear biting. Oh my god, crunch, chomp, crunch. Ah, look at that. I haven't. Oh, wait, no, that's Gustang. I haven't seen that repulsive Shinsu control skill in ages. It's just like you. Damn, he's so mean and vulgar sometimes. That's why you liked it so much. Wow. What the fuck? He's cutting a carrot? So it can cut through anything. Oh, that's when they were hanging out, when they were younger. I think so. I can only make it into this thin, flat shape, and it doesn't last very long. Oh my god, we're seeing when he was first getting it. But this Shinsu Shi cuts through anything that touches it. So what? Isn't that basically the same as just high pressure Shinsu? It seems pretty ordinary to me. I expected a more unique Shinsu control skill from someone who's been an anima for so long. Hey, keep it down. You know how sensitive he is. Don't upset him. See, I love that. They know Traumarai, and I was a little hesitant to say it, but of their group, it really seems like Traumarai is really the most emotional, the most reactive. And one of the best ways, I think, to encompass this is just call him a spoiled brat. It really seems like Traumarai is a spoiled brat. It really can cut through anything. That in itself is kind of unique, isn't it? But there are hardly any uses for a Shinsu control skill like that. Dude, Traumarai looks so cool when he was younger, man, without the mask. I want to see Traumarai without the mask again, man, in current day. Yeah, you have a point there, especially since it always has the same shape and attributes. But still, it kills anything that touches it. That's pretty impressive, right? It's like a fucking death wave. I like it. Huh? Did he overhear us? I tend to be more open and welcoming than I leave. Is this what he's saying? This guy is baiting us. Bruh. You feel like he has way more negative connotations these days. Well, I meant in terms of like just his feelings getting hurt. Like it's very easy to upset Trauma, and I've said this the whole time too. The whole time I can't get like a read on what's going to make him flip out and what he's going to be okay with because he's so variable. He's very just like you're like walking on eggshells when you're near him because you have to be so careful. You don't know what's going to set this guy off, but this right here is a complete lie. I tend to be more open and welcoming than I look. That's hilarious. But I like being able to cut people out of my life whenever I want, which is ironic because that's the same thing that like he doesn't want. He wants to get back together with everyone, so everyone getting cut out of his life. Now, granted, he likes the option. He likes, the ability to do so. But this is where like that ended up happening naturally, and he did not like that. He did not like people leaving his life, aka his like, the other family heads, his buddies. That shit looks cool though. I like this sheet. Now look, oh my god. So she's just gonna throw these papers at Gustang and try and kill him. That is crazy.
This is Trauma Shinsu quality.
What,
It's like
paper?
similar to like Bomb's orb. Yeah, paper.
Wow. Even
Hmm.
after all this time, you still use the same old boring Shinsu control skill. Don't you ever learn any new tricks? Oh my god, and Gustang is aura farming through it! Although that thing will kill me instantly if it touches me. See, I question this logic here, right? Will it actually kill him? Like, will it go past the administrator contract at that point? Like, will Gustang actually die?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure, but I mean, I, it might equate to him losing. Like, if he's dismembered to the point where he can't fight back anymore, the battle's basically lost, right? Because right now they're fighting for each other's kings.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
I think he means like in the long term, maybe he'll be dead. I'm not sure if he can actually be killed in this fight, but losing this fight probably means like losing the chess match, right?
Okay.
With the kings on the line.
And just to make sure it's not a Blood Tamara situation again, right? This is where they're saying like this thing basically is a counter to all Shinsu, right? Like it could just like kill anything if it touches it. It almost seems like
Yeah,
a
it can't be
one.
blocked.
Yeah, so you know what I'm gonna ask now.
Uh huh.
Can you guess what I'm gonna ask now?
I don't know, like something about bomb copying it or something.
That's a good guess, but no, I didn't even think of that.
Okay.
Can this beat Urek?
Can it beat Urak? Oh, probably not.
You think
Probably
Urek
not.
could just punch this shit?
I think if there's one thing it can't cut, it's probably Urak. Yeah.
And the administrators, I'm assuming. It can't cut an administrator, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
But it's unique.
even though they're saying it can kill anything with Shinsu, I'm not gonna take that as gospel.
Yeah.
Okay. Briz, that's fucking hilarious. This is a real shit. Oh my god. Shut up. At least it's better than your overcomplicated, useless Shinsu control skills. Wow, and Trauma is clapping back. I'm not gonna lie, right now, I kind of feel like Gusting is really like winning in the aura battle right now. Like Trauma is not really getting any good comebacks. Gusting is just kind of shitting on him in like all respects so far. Would be a real nuisance if he activates his library. I can't give him a chance to do that. Oh my god, this shit looks so cool. So, what the fuck is just even going on with these animals, man? So they're still fighting in the background. This thing looks like it's just in like pain. It's time to end this. Oh my god, the beam! Oh shit. Oh my god, look what he's doing! What the fuck is he doing? Is he gonna box him? Wait, what is he about to do? What is he building? He's playing Minecraft in this shit. He's playing Fortnite build. He fucking boxed him. Ramurai style Shinsu control skill. Incarnation of Rupture. I'm trapped. No fucking way. Wait, but can't Gusting destroy this since he knows what it is? I mean, maybe he doesn't understand it, but I'm assuming he has to be able to get out of this. Oh my god. It's about to fucking bisect him. Oh no, it's not! Is he trying to make it impossible for me to dodge his attacks? Oh my lord. Damn, bro, it's just explosions. He's not emotionally started Traumarai. You give me a fish he's way more. True, true, but even back then, I still don't trust anything Traumarai says. After the Amizu incident, I don't believe this guy. I'm sure he was nicer, though, for sure. Damn, Gustang is just trying to fucking, like, go crazy here. Oh my god, is that Gustang's eye? Or is that one of the fish's eyes? I honestly can't tell. Oh, okay, yeah, that's one of the animal's eyes. Jesus Christ. Gustang is just, yo, that coat gives him so much aura. Is that an ancient fish? It's gone enormous. Now I understand why Traumarai said that earlier. Oh my god! After devouring so many creatures, the thing has become so bizarre I don't even know what to make of it. Ugh, I can't incinerate it all at once. So it seems like he's gonna have multiple goes. You know what he really reminds me of? I don't know, like if you've seen it, Adrian, but for all the fans out there who have seen it, it reminds me of Oh my god, what the fuck is his name? I was about to call him Gusting too. I think it's Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's his name. The guy who like snaps his fingers and like creates the fire. He really reminds me of Roy Mustang. Oh my god, look at this thing. Yeah, this thing has become such an amalgamation. It has multiple fucking mouths. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, yo, the coats give so much aura. Let me write this down too. The coat aura is insane. Alright, so the animal's coming back. It's trying to eat Gusting. Gusting's, I think, writing something here. I wonder where he got that paper, but you know, that's more of just it's probably obvious. He could just spawn that shit in. Either way, it's exploding. A lot of shit's exploding. When they have their mouths open like this, it almost looks like they're screaming in pain. Maybe for them, existence is pain, but who knows? But yeah, a lot more explosions happening. It ate Gustang this time. I don't think that's gonna really stop him. Oh god, is Traumar gonna sack the creature too? I caught him. Oh my god, he's gonna cut this poor thing too now. Oh my god. Oh no, he's not. Wait, no, I think he is. Oh my lord. I can't tell if Gusting popped out of that or like he cut him open. Rupture. Oh shit. Oh shit. No fucking way. Whatever is written on that sheet better go crazy. I wonder if Gusting can clone himself. The basic lizard can harm Urek with a simple spell. It's 100% guaranteed to disconnect. Can do more damage to Urek. You just gotta catch him off guard. I don't know, because we said the same thing about the Thriosi stuff, right? Bomb's Thriosi stuff, like, was like, oh yeah, if you catch someone off guard and stuff, but this is where we kind of saw it not really doing much to Dumas here. Now, granted, it's obviously gonna scale, but I don't want to take all these things as like pure gospel from what they say, though. But this shit seems really fucking strong. It's so funny that Gusting was making fun of it, saying it's so simple. I think that kind of downplays how strong that shit is. But yeah, I mean, from what's happening here, I'm assuming Gusting like wrote something to counteract this. Because okay, trust me, I see the screen, Sleepy. I see the screen. Oh yeah, it's coming clean off. He still looks so locked in too. Ooh. You know what's sad? Like, I wonder if Traumer is gonna feel bad about doing this, because I wonder if there's anything in Traumer that still wishes like him and Gustang were still friends. It worked. I don't think that shit worked, man. There's no way. There's no. Oh my god, look at the eyeball. Oh, the bong bong. Oh shit, I forgot these two were here after all this nonsense. Ah. Oh yeah, some nice endorsey poses right here. Those two are really going at it. They say there's nothing scarier than when close friends fight. True. Because they know where it hurts, too. Oh shit, look at the goop! Huh? Holy shit. Hey, it's like being squeezed between two giant boulders. I thought I was a goner. Dude, Belrier got such a huge buff by getting fucking Enkidu with him, bruh. It is crazy. That's the guy who stole my chess piece. Dorsey Jihad. Hey, you! Give me back my chess piece right now! Oh my god. You know, it almost looks like the fish is saying this. This, like, weird fish creature. Ah! Whoa. Oh yeah, they're still on the vines, too. Oh my god, there's fucking Holland. Jesus Christ, just fucking end him, bruh. Holland? Wait, are they eating him? Oh my god. Two gods are fighting next to them. They should have been dead or already gone. Yeah, honestly, I think they're way too relaxed for what's happening. Oh no, he's completely mutated. But he has traumatized King. I need to get it from him somehow. Gross. How does it keep eating? Wait a minute. Oh my god, he's getting happy. I have a good idea. Hey, if you want your chess piece back, I'll give it to you. But you need to do something for me. What? You know that pink skill of yours? Well, it's not really hers, it's the Bong Bong's, but I guess. Use that skill to bring me closer to Holin. If you do that, I'll give you back your chess piece. See, this is the thing in Tower of God I always question. How do you trust these people? Like, how do you trust that Belrier or Enkidu or whoever the fuck is saying this is even going to do what they're saying? Because, like, if you taxi him there, number one, this guy is a ranker if he's just Belrier. And number two, Enkidu's beyond that. So he has no obligation aside from just, like, honor to even go through with his side. He could just fuck you up after you give him what he wants. Now, granted, I honestly don't think Enkidu or Belvier are like that, to be straight honest with you. I actually think they would do it. But just in general, like, why would you ever, like, unless you're a nice person, why would you ever like give someone you're like, I don't want to say beefing with, but that's below you something that would like benefit them at the cost of yourself? Yeah, okay, Briz. Okay. My ass. What? You'll give it back? Just like that? Bullshit! How am I supposed to trust you? See, thank you. Out of all the people, I never would have thought Endorsi had so much of a brain. And like, I really saw it again when she was like fighting Lilial, and I was so shocked by it. But Endorsi's not really one to get hoodwinked like this. And it kind of makes sense too, because she really had to like survive on her own. You don't survive unless you're smart or crafty, which is a different type of smart. Anyway, what reason do you have not to believe me? Lord Gusting is the leader of our family. My main enemy in this war is Traumarai. I really, fuck, I don't really want this. But, I mean, yeah, she really has no other option. Like, she has to get it. I mean, she could try herself, but, you know, if this guy's helping you, at that point, why not? But ignoring that part, it's like, why would you, like, I would be so scared shitless of these people. These people I feel like are evil. The tower is not a nice place, man. I don't really want this king. I want Traumarise. As long as I get what I want, I'll give this back to you. And Doishi's questioning it too. Oh my god, she's so freaking hot. Really? Of course. Look at this shit. I knew it. I knew it. Yo, give me that +1. Of course not, you fool. Of course. If you just get me up close to that guy, I'll give back your chess piece right away. If you want, I'll even tell you how to reach the arena. You mean it? I want it back right away. You know, it'd be so funny if he gives it to Endorsi and Endorsi just dips. Like, she's like, fuck you. Absolutely. I'll give it right back so that you can go straight to the arena. Okay. Deal. Thanks. Great. We have a deal. See, you know what's sad too? I actually really like the way Belrier looks. Like, Belrier looks like he could be a good person. I can't believe how gullible she is. Did she really think I would just hand this over to her? Both chess pieces will be mine. And you know what the ironic part is? If we were to see in Dorsey's like thoughts in here right now, we would be getting the same thing. Like I'm sure she is plotting something. And Dorsey, aside from Bomb, has learned to not trust people. She knows. But if you try anything funny, I'll knock you down so hard it'll make your head spin. I don't think she could do that. I really don't think she could do that. If that's her plan, maybe I overestimated her. Though she's not really trustworthy either. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I can only imagine what's going on in her mind, Sleepy. All right, fair enough. As soon as he takes the chess piece, I'll steal them both from him. Come on, bro. It's so obvious. It's so funny. They're both plotting, yo. They're both not good people. They're both fucking assholes.
Just
Pretty.
imagining them both looking at each other with the evil smirks on each other's face, like, yeah, we trust each other.
Yeah, yeah, we'll help you.
Like,
Yeah. Both kings will be mine. See, in the anime, they could do this so good if it's gonna get to it in like 15 years. Like, they could have both their voice actors saying the same thing. Like, oh my god, this would be so good. Wow, and that's how it ends. Okay, pretty good. I don't feel like that was as quick as the other one, but still pretty quick. Pretty decently quick. So, Adrian, do we keep traversing up the tower?
of course, let's keep it going.
Let's fucking go! Chapter 213. Warning, there's more violence. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're not even getting a fucking recap. We're seeing a new angle of the decapitation. God damn. It looks like he's still holding the pen perfectly. You know what he might have wrote? What if he wrote, I can operate without a head? Like, what if he wrote on the paper, like, oh yeah, I don't need my head to live, or something? Like, what if he put his body on, like, autopilot or some shit? Oh my god, look at Traumarai. 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 Come on, Traumarai. Let's go. Wake up, Traumarai. You won't bring them back to life by lying there. Oh god, his horse! Oh no, his animals! Mustang. Why would they do something so cruel? Who did this? What did these poor creatures do to deserve such a terrible fate? These animals were our helpers and companions. What right did they have to do this to them? Oh god, he's really like PETA. Trauma is like animal rights activist. Let me write that down too. Traumarai. I'd like to round up everyone who did this and incinerate them all. Oh shit, he's getting the paper out. And I'd make sure to wipe out every last spark so that there's not even a trace of them. Wow, he's talking about full deletion. I wish I could slash right through them. Rupture. But you can't do that, Traumarai. This tower is a vast, enormous place. No matter how hard we try to eradicate people like them. Who is this? Like, it can't be Fug, because I don't think Fug existed yet. I doubt it's Revolution, because, you know, they wouldn't even show themselves yet. Like, this is before Jihad's Empire, so who the hell did this? What, like, the dissidents? No matter how hard we try to eradicate people like them, more will always spring up again. If we destroy people every time they do something we dislike, we'll end up being so lonely and isolated. He is not wrong. Excuse me. That's okay. I'm fine. As long as we have each other. Oh man, come on, man. They were homies. Agent, what happens if like one day me and you are like Trauma and Gusting, man? Like what if we trying to kill each other? What happens then?
I'd be pretty happy if I had Rupture on my side.
So you're telling me you'd be
I'm
Traumarai?
winning.
You're
Yeah, I'm winning.
Traumarai? Nah, hell
I'd
nah.
be I'd be a more winning Trauma. I want Rupture. Rupture's cool as hell.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh god. I won't be lonely, so screw everyone else. Let's just go ahead and burn them all. Okay, see, this is some fucked up shit. What the fuck? We're going to cut ourselves off from everyone else in the tower. Oh my god. What is he doing? We'll be so powerful that we won't need anyone. We have to get stronger. Is he like absorbing them in like a black hole sphere? What is he doing? We can't stop. Don't hesitate. Oh, shit! Traumarai. Jihad. Oh my god, he's grabbing him! Okay, you know what's crazy? You know what this reminds me of? Now, this is not gonna be like. So, a lot of our overseas people might not understand this. If you're not living in America, you might not know this. But, Adrian, you know who I think Traumarai and Jihad represent in our real world?
Oh no. Here it comes,
It's
guys.
it's been in the news recently. I don't know if you heard it, but have you heard of
Yeah, yeah.
the have you heard of the big beautiful bill?
I sure have. Yeah,
Does this shit not kind of look like that now?
maybe. Maybe that's why Gusta had to rewrite history. It
You
was so
saw
foul.
it? Should I describe what this even is for the fans or no?
Nah, I think it's fine. I think they'll get it if they
Think
look it
so?
up.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay. Maybe I'll describe it at the end, but either way, Jihad. Do you remember the day when we first pulled the lever? Oh shit, are they talking about the final floor? Remember the helplessness we felt, the self loathing, the guilt. Oh my god. What is going on? We've lowered countless levers since then. Each time we do so, we can't let ourselves be swayed by our emotions. Oh my god, look at Tromrai's face. This is like the most expressive I've seen him. Because that's what evil people do. They prey on the guilt of good people. Remember, Traumarai, from now on, we're the very embodiment of absolute God. Dude, oh, sorry, good, good. I said God. Good. Tower of God, Season 3. Wow, what an intro. The battle between the family leaders, Traumarai versus Gustang. Part 4. SIU. All right, well, back to Gustang getting decapitated. No way homie lost. No way homie lost. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I'm not lonely. You can go ahead and die for all I care. It doesn't matter to me. He is lying. Traumarai is lying. Gustang. Oh my god, that is a crazy fucking image right here. What the fuck? Oh my god. No fucking way. Does he not feel bad? Oh my god, that's his foot. Wait, wait. His blood is writing something, I think. Is that writing? Or is that just like the blood just like splattering? I think that's writing. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, Tron, right? Like he's trying so hard to like not have this like affect him. I swear to God, he probably is gonna regret this. He has to love Gusting. He even said in the flashback, as long as he has him, everyone else could die. But these two were homies, man. Is that writing I see? Written with the noble blood of sacrifice. This message is an unbreakable oath granted by the administrator. Oh, is it the administrator's power gonna res him? This blood oath began long ago in the form of a covenant. By summoning the master's scale of judgment, this oath examines the absolute truth of past events. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're right. He did get rid of his emotions, but not fully. Not fully, because, he didn't shove everything into Leviathan. He still feels like some emotions. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh my god. The scale reveals all. Okay, so let me say this, right? I have a feeling this is gonna be some like counteractive bullshit. Like if you try and like kill someone, either A, the administrator shows up, or B, like some punishment gets handed out to you, because I'm assuming it's not just the case where it's like it happens with no repercussions. I feel like this is the administrator contract at this point getting like exercised. This is scary. Yeah, I actually do think it's kind of endearing. I actually think like Trauma is a really okay. I hate saying this, but he's kind of a sweetheart when it comes to his friends. But obviously, he's not showing that right now. Right now, he's being a little tsundere. If a person is found to be guilty of murder and yet denies their sin and refuses to repent, Obadiah Gustang will be revived. Oh my god. In the form of an all powerful executioner full of noble blood. Okay, Adrian, is this the administrator's power or is this Gustang's power with the writing? Which power is this?
I'm not sure, honestly. I need some help from the chat.
Okay.
I didn't really understand this very well
Wow. This
my
is
first time reading through it.
this is fucking crazy. I wish Pagoost was here, man. He will also be allowed to use the Jade Dagger? What is that, something that goes through like administrator contracts? Jade Dagger. Oh nah. So I knew it. I knew this guy had a plan, bro. He's gonna self-res. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. What is that? It's the scales of justice. That's fucking gusting right now. This looks ridiculous. He looks like a centurion. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him. It's been a long time, Trauma. Right? Wait, is that the administrator? I think that's the administrator. It's been a long time, Trauma. Are you the one who murdered Gustang? The scale of judgment? Oh wow, Trauma does not look that surprised here. Wow. You think it's a workshop master's power, or rather a contract enforced by his power? Wait, you think it's the workshop? What? Oh, and it's not the administrator? Really? I didn't know Gustang still had it. An incident that proves your guilt occurred just a moment ago. Since you transcend the law, no one in the tower may view the records of your sins. However, Obadiah Gustang received direct permission at the cost of his own life and on the basis of evidence. Accordingly, but this is like a whole fucking court case. Accordingly, we will now examine the record of your sins, Tromrai. So basically, if I'm getting this right, Adrian, what this thing is saying is that normally they couldn't do this, but Gustang dying lets them do this. Is that what is like happening here? As far as I could tell it. Oh my god.
Um, I think this has more to do with Gus Thing wanting to be like a truth seeker or something like that. Like, I think he wants to know if killing Tromrai is truly the right thing. So, like, this judgment thing is kind of like a trap set, maybe. Maybe Gus Thing intends to do this with every family head, like summoning this sort of thing to like show all the wrong they've done and like justify what he's doing.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I was talking more about viewing the sins part. Oh god, we're about to
Oh,
reveal all his dirty laundry too, man. We're about to see the
it's gonna be
fucked
some
up.
lore.
Yeah, we're about to like see all the fucked up shit. Cause look at all these pages. These are about to be like all backstories potentially. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, is that one of the robots they fought in the past? It's probably one of the robots. What the? Yeah. Oh my god. Look at this. Why did his coat look like it got bigger? Did that look like an oversized coat to you? That looks way bigger than fucking normal.
It's an earlier design.
I remember this place. This is the stage where I first encountered the giant mechanoids. This thing again, whenever something has its mouth open like that, I just can't imagine it not screaming. Like this thing just looks like it's screaming. Okay, and everything's just blowing up. Jesus Christ. While climbing the tower. Wait, so this is before they reach the top? What? And he had the cloak and everything? What? This looks like more current day Traumarai.
I don't know. I think current day is standing there, but he's looking at the past. That's why like you see him there.
Okay. That makes more sense. Oh, look, it's fucking Edwin and Jihad! Jeez. Watch out. This is so irritating. They just keep chasing after us. Oh my god, it's Yang! You know, that's crazy. She looks so business, like, in this outfit. With a nice fat ass. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would think this is Bomb dressing like as a girl. Where the hell are those things coming from? Oh my god. They look like fucking psycho. Jesus. How are we supposed to kill them if none of our attacks work against them? Oh my god, it's young Chaurai! Dude, he looks so cool here. He looks like just like a guy you would see like outside of a high school. And I mean like as a student, not as like a creepy adult. There must be a way. Games always have rules. What are we missing? Are we using the wrong attributes? Or do they have some sort of hidden weakness? Dude, Traurai looks so fucking cool. Isn't there anything in those books you're always reading? Now was not the right time to tease me about being a bookworm. Oh shit, what's that? Where's Han, yo? Ah! What the? Oh, it's the fucking octopus. Dude, this octopus has to be his favorite animal. This thing is like one of his day ones, along with, Cobalt. Where are we? I think we fell off the fortress wall. Let's get out of here. But the mechanoids will surround us as soon as we leave. Why don't we look for some other way out? Do you think there's another way? It's probably safer just to hurry out of here. You know, if they're going up the tower like this, Adrian, you know who could potentially be here with them?
Ooh.
Motherfucking V and Arlen!
No way. No way.
It won't make a difference anyway if we get back out there right away. Let's look for another way out while checking for any clues here about what we're supposed to do. Every game has a trick to beat it. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? What's that? Yeah, literally. It looks like some kind of... I was gonna say, it looks like the Lazarus pits from, like, Batman. It looks like some kind of well. The energy pouring out of it is incredibly powerful. That must be a power reactor in the center. Power reactor? Yeah, that's probably what supplies the mechanoids with their energy. Those mechanoids outside lose their power supply. But what the fuck is the power? Wireless? Like, is this like Wi-Fi power? They'll collapse on the spot. It doesn't look like they have like wires going into them. I think we just found a way to beat this game. Let's check it out. Young Traumer looks so cool. This thing really does look like a nerd, man. It's so funny. He had a great glow up though. Mustang, where are you going? We should tell the others first. They're all running for their lives as we speak. By the time we tell them, it'll be too late. We can deal with this ourselves. Mustang, you know what always like pops in the back of my mind every time I see them young? In the data floor, Jihad killed all of them except Edwan. This is probably how they ended up looking in the data floor, or at least close to this. The Shinsu is even denser now that we're up close. I have a bad feeling about this. We should get V or Jihad. Look at that. Look at that. That's a huge lore drop right there. You know what that fucking means, Adrian? That means Jihad and V are of the same fucking level. That is
Write that down,
crazy.
guys. Write
Write
it
that down.
down.
Write that down. We can't rely on them for every little problem in life. Come on. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, is that Yurang? I think that might be Yurang. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hmm? Yurang! Oh! Oh, she got the hands on the hips and everything. You know what she kind of reminds me of? She kind of looks like a teacher. She looks like a school teacher. I didn't see you after that last attack, so I came looking for you just in case. Why didn't you tell anyone where you were? You're both completely fine, I see. Haven't you ever heard of calling? This is no time to argue, Yurang. The giant mechanoid's energy source is right over there. What? Really? And you think... And fuck. And you didn't think to let the rest of us know about something so important... Oh my god, look what's behind her. Why didn't you use your pockets? Wait, Yurang, watch out behind you. It's the mechanoids! This is like zombies right here. It's like Call of Duty zombies. There's a whole army of them. We don't have a choice. We'll just have to head in there by ourselves. What? Nonsense. Call V. Look, not Jihad. Not Jihad. There's no time. She is actually... Okay, she's not the prettiest, but she's definitely a cutie. Like, I'm still trying to ascertain, like, her look. She's definitely cute. The outfit is not doing her any favors, though. Too business-like. But it's too dangerous. Let's go. Dude, I love that shit. Gustang's like, let's fucking go. He just fucking Mario hopped in that shit. Hey, you troublemakers, stop right there. Come on, hurry. Ugh, damn it. Yeah, kind of like a secretary. Yeah, I was gonna say like a Jehovah's Witness almost. I don't like secretary look. I like it, but I don't feel like it fits your rank. I feel like it's too normal. Trust me, I don't mind it, but I don't love it either. But oh, whatever. Oh shit, they're hopping in. So what about I mean, obviously we're gonna see, but like, I wonder what about this is gonna be so sinful. Oh shit, who the fuck is this? Look at this place. It's bigger than I expected. Let's follow that light and see where it leads. Okay. Hey, hold on. You can't just go running off without a plan. I swear, you're both in so much trouble when we get out of here. Yo, Yurang is always like a fucking like a tattletale, like an annoyance. Dude, Traumar looks so young here. It almost looks like he's getting younger. Huh? What the? Oh yeah, what is this? What's that? Yeah, she really seems like the big sister who's annoyed by these two little knuckleheads. Another batch, huh? Who the fuck is this? Whoever they are, they have like clown shoes. Like, what the fuck is this? More challengers from the Wait, wait. That's not the God of Guardians, is it? Wait a minute. More lost causes doomed to fail. More beta testers. What? Who are you? And what the heck is that big rice cooker? Oh, that's the rice cooker? Oh, shit! Don't worry, I'm not your enemy. In fact, I'm here to help you. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, this is like younger, like, more like cooler, like a God of Guardians. I want to help you achieve. Dude, he actually looks so cool. What the fuck? Oh my god, why is he wearing that though? Your own personal revolution. Nah, him saying that gives me like PTSD to Revolution Road. That shit was the longest arc. God. Revolution? What are you talking about? Is that some kind of... Wait, is that some... Wait, is that the name of some kind of new creature? No, you fools. Revolution means... Ah, I don't mean to confuse you. In simpler terms... Dude, he looks so cool. In simpler terms, I'm here to help you with your personal growth. Leveling up, in other words. You can call this machine and me a rice maker. Or a cat. Or whatever you like. Okay, I don't understand the cat part, but whatever. Probably just a Webtoons, like, problem. Mistranslation. If you really want to help us, tell us how to stop those giant mechanoids. That's simple. You've already found the answer. Yeah, the answer is get in the fucking rice cooker. All you need to do is break the pipes connected to this machine and cut off its energy source. Then... Oh wait, fuck. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go and... Hold on. Huh? The machine is still running. Dude, this guy looks so fucking cool. There's no telling how it might affect you. Would you mind waiting a minute? Someone else is already in there. Who is it gonna be? Oh my god, this is gonna be some crazy ass shit. If this was not in the past, I would have said it's Anne Jihad. I would have said it's Anne fucking Jihad, but she's not. She's not even existing yet. What? Who the heck? Yo, who is it? Who is it? Oh my god, what if it's Urek? Well, actually, no, Urek came after them. It can't be Enryu. I don't think it'll be Fantanium. Who else could this be? It can't be V, because V was outside. They were telling, they were saying, let's go get him. Who the fuck could this be? Hey, when did you all get here? Oh my god, no way, it's fucking V. This has to be V. This has to be V. It looks like Bomb. Why is he naked? It looks like fucking Bomb. No fucking way. Oh my god. He's hot! V! Easy. Easy. I mean, listen, I don't even want the +1 for that. It's literally Bomb. Oh my god. It makes me question. I mean, we've seen like some images of Arlen, but like he really got like his dad's genes, man. Jesus Lord. And his mom's power. But like I wonder how much like the mom he looks like. This is straight Bomb. Like it almost looks like he fucking got like a clone and that's Bomb. How long have you been here? And why are you in your underwear? Let me think. I guess it's been about 10 minutes. What? 10 minutes? We almost died out there. Why didn't you message us with your pocket? Dude, we're actually seeing V. Holy shit! Even though it's really just Bomb. Oh, really? The 10 great family leaders' forgotten companion. Sorry about that. So, I wonder who he gets his kindness from. Is it from V, Arlen, or both? Oh my god. Commonly known as V. Damn, he's a lady
A
killer
big reveal.
too! He's a lady
There it
killer!
is.
Wow. And there's V, yo. So,
Huge.
so he has different color eyes than Bum. What the fuck fuck you mean huge? It looks like just Bomb.
Oh, it's like a huge reveal or whatever. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I
You
like
see
how
B
we
now.
I like how we see him naked. So let
What
me
do you
ask you,
expect?
I don't know, a little different. Like, so let me ask you this, Adrian. When has Luzlek seen Bomb?
Of course.
So he's has Bomb seen Luzlek?
No.
Okay. So when Luzlek saw Bomb, did he instantly know, like, yeah, that's V's son? They look
That's
alike.
a good question. I don't know.
How did they end up finding
I
out this
mean,
was V's son?
well, he joined Fug in between season 1 and 2, so probably somewhere off screen in between then, right?
But who figured it
Like once
out?
they figured out Huaruyun figured out the bomb was an irregular
Mm-hmm.
and then recruited him to Fug and did that whole thing. Now I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if they already knew that he was the oh,
No, because this is what's confusing me. This is where it's like I'm trying to comb back my memory and figure out because they know it now, right? Like they definitely know. And I'm thinking because the main way we realized it was from Garam, from the I was about to say hidden floor, from the floor of death. That's when Garam told us like the whole shit from Arlene's thing. But
sorry I got interrupted.
yeah, it's fine. But that was basically from Garam though. Like we found out from Garam like Bomb's whole like situation.
Right.
How did they
hmm
know Bomb was V's son? Who
It
knew?
had to have been Huaruyun who relayed the message, or Huaruyun, after picking up bomb, reports directly to
Luslek.
what's his face? Luzlek, right? Because Fago has been looking for an irregular. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So maybe they have been expecting someone like Bomb to show up. Like because
Hmm.
Luzlek knows the lore of what happened to like the kid, right? So maybe that's why Huaruyun was posted. They were looking for a specific regular, or they were just looking for any general irregular. We don't really know, but
Mm-hmm.
it kind of fell into Fug's lap once Huaruyun picked it up because Fug already had people in like all over the first floor looking for candidates to join Fug, like this irregular candidate. And once they found Bomb, it's just like it was the perfect one. Now, how did Luzlek realize it? Like, I don't know. I mean, I think your guess is as good as mine. I mean, the resemblance is definitely there, but it could also be like his abilities and just understanding like what he looks like. Like, Luzlek knows V better than anyone else, so he would be able to pick up like whatever abilities Bomb does or whatever, and just kind of like while they were training him to become like a Juvial Grace or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they would know. By the time season 2 started, it was already well known that Bomb was the like according to Fug and Luzlek in particular that he is the son of like V and Arlen because of the name, right? Juvial Grace,
Mm-hmm.
the V and the Grace in the name, so it's very clear that
And they gave him that
um
name?
Luz Luzlek gave him that name.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's very clear at that point. So
Okay.
when they figured it out, it could be early season 1 or it could be like in between after he joined Bug, but it's
Okay.
from the start.
Damn. Well,
hmm
Briz is saying that Hansung knew about Bomb and V's connection as well. I don't know how the fuck
Yep.
Hansung knew about it though. Like, where the fuck did he find it out?
Oh well, Hansung is part of Bug, right?
Yeah, I know, but
So
how did he know? Like did Hansung know about it before like they even recruited him? Like when Hansung saw him, did he know that's V's son?
oh, I don't know. Probably not, but they definitely knew that he was an irregular because Bomb, like, he didn't really know what he was when he entered the tower, so he was pretty what's the word? Like naive in
Mm-hmm.
revealing that he was an irregular. Like he straight up told Leroro immediately that he was an irregular without even knowing it.
Yeah.
He's like, "What about people who aren't in the tower?" And Lero's like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And so Lero already knew that he was an irregular off the rip and tried to protect him from that knowledge by like saying that you probably shouldn't say that and stuff like that.
Yeah, Briz is
So
bringing up that
uh,
Hansung knew in the data floor, like data Hansung, I guess.
that's a good point too. Yeah, we have to think about data Hansung as well. Oh man, that just adds like a whole other layer of complexity which I haven't even considered yet. But that's a
Hmm.
good point. That's a very good point. So yeah, maybe he did have a he knew all along and he was expecting someone like Bomb to show up.
Hmm. Sleepy's bringing up
Yeah, this is
Arlene's
good.
prophecy. Hmm.
Yeah, this is good conversations and stuff. Like these are excellent like story topics that, SIU could definitely expand on, which is crazy. We were just talking earlier about like how SIU believes, like I think you said what, it was like 60% done with Tog, when it's like, look at all these open stories we have. Like unless
Bro,
he's gonna
where's
release it in
Hansung
like
right
one
now?
chapter.
Where's Hansung right now, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Like we haven't even seen 60% of the 10 family heads, right? I mean, have we? Maybe we
50.
have. I don't know.
50.
But like,
We've
yeah.
seen
So
half
like
of
if
them
he's
now.
saying 60% of the story's done, and it's like we have hardly seen any of these people, it's kind of crazy to believe.
I hope it's not true, man. I hope he's capping.
Yeah.
Either way, though. God, man. I hope. Like, V looks like he has a little swagger to him. I'm a little scared, man. I'm a little scared. Ooh. God. We finally get to see V, though. Yo, holy shit. Yo, where's
Hmm.
Arlen? I want to know where Arlen is. But either way, crazy fucking reveal. But not too crazy.
Yeah.
So, Adrian, do we keep going up the tower?
I would say the last episode was a good place to stop, but we're only three in, and they're pretty quick, so I'm down to do more. We can keep it
Let's go!
going.
I want to keep going. Let's go! Alright. Chapter 214. As always, there's more violence. So I'm thinking this isn't going to be a full recap or a full backstory episode, because if there's violence, that means we're going to get back to Gusting and Trauma, right? Alright, we saw all this. We saw Sexy Bomb's father. It's so sad because he like offed himself, man. He looks so confident and so happy. Like, why did he off himself? Man. Technically Bomb is the reason why he offed himself, which, if we're really going down the rabbit hole, it's Jihad. Like Jihad's the reason
It's
he
fake news,
he
man. He
offed
didn't
himself.
actually do it.
I hope
He
so.
didn't kill himself.
I hope so. I really hope so. Excuse me. Dude, look, they even put the little heart with the smile, yo. Holy shit. You think he has the same power as Bomb with like talk no jutsu? Like you think he could just like make anyone his friend?
Maybe, who knows? Like that was the time to start drawing the comparisons, right? Like what abilities is he going to use that
Oh
Bomb already knows or is
shit.
capable of?
This shit is so exciting. I can't wait to see. I love seeing them interact, man. Tower of God, Season 3. The battle between the family leaders. Traumatized memory fragments. Part 1. So this doesn't have to do with the memories that like they sealed, right? Like Traumatized still has these memories, correct? Like he can actively remember these things with V, right?
I think so. I think so.
Like this doesn't have is this isn't related to the memories they took out relating to like
Yeah,
the
this
town
is more
floor.
related to like the bad things that he's done since becoming, or on his way up the tower and whatnot, like his sins or what.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's all you have to say. Oh my god, I wouldn't expect Traumarai to do this. Oh my god, wait. It's not just Traumarai. Gustang and fucking Urang are all ganging him. What the hell? Did you also know that we can stop the mechanoids by breaking those pipes? Yeah. Then why were you walking around in there naked instead of smashing the pipes? Dude, Gustang is putting him in a fucking, what is that, an armbar or a chokehold? I,
I think it's
I,
a
for-
chokehold.
I forget the difference. I forget what an armbar is. But dude, he has him in a fucking chokehold. What the fuck? It literally looks like they're choking out Bomb. Oh my god. Dude, this is crazy. Also, that's also crazy, Sleepy. Holy shit. The might of the glorious king. I I was just curious to see what was in there. What? Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? They sure are an energetic bunch. Wait, this is no way to treat a friend. Oh my god, look at what Urang is doing, yo! Adrian, tell me this is not how like you and Bomb were when they first met, bro. This is like the same thing, kind of.
Maybe. I don't know if Bomb is that goofy. I don't know if he's as goofy as
Well,
what is it called?
when we first saw him, it was like
V.
Viol, so yeah, it was he was a little serious. He was a little bit more
Hmm.
somber, but still. Friend? Ha! Die, you jerk! So, have you made your decision, user? Oh my god, look at this shit. Decision? You mean whether I'm going to share the new power with everyone? He's gonna say yes. If this is anything like Bomb, he's gonna say yes. or keep it for myself? That's right. There's really only one possible answer to a question like that, isn't there? I want to share with everyone, of course. Nah, this is where if this was Jihad, Jihad would steal that shit. Jihad would roll greed, bruh. He would take that shit. Also, Tramrai's face looks so weird here. He's just naked. That's so funny. I can't climb this tower alone. Oh, he probably liked that. God of Guardians probably liked that. Very well. As a result of your decision, every living creature in the tower will receive the benefits of evolution. What? Okay, I haven't questioned this like vocally yet, but it's in my mind right here. Why is God of Guardians here and not in the Hell Train? Also, wasn't the Hell Train said to be from Workshop? That's a that's
Mm,
a Workshop thing,
was it?
right?
No, I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think it is.
I thought it was,
It's
but
just it's a tower thing.
okay, so how the like
It's commanded by people, like it's run by tower-born people, like people who work in work for jihad and whatnot. But the train itself, I believe, is a tower thing, right?
hmm. Well, Briz is saying yes, but yes to what, Briz? To me or to Adrian? We need complete sentences. There's a little bit of a
Oh, here it
delay.
comes.
I thought it was a workshop thing because my whole question now is, who is God of Guardians? Where is he from? What is this power? Like, basically, what authority does he have? Like, where is this coming from? What is the source of
Hmm.
all this, like, bullshit?
Right. Yeah, that is the question.
Yeah, Helltrain and GOG is a workshop creation. Yeah, I knew it. I remembered
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
they're
Damn.
from
This
the
guy's better at
workshop.
talking than me.
Who, me or Briz?
Yeah. No, both of you guys, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I'm lacking on my lore.
The workshop made the Helltrain to contain the God of Guardians. Really?
Hmm.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, either way, let's keep going. Of course, you won't be the only ones to evolve. Even your enemies and the seeds of evil planted within. Wait, what? Planted within the Shinsu all around you will benefit as well? What? What the fuck is that? Revolution and evolution don't always necessarily lead to good things. Your decision might end up strengthening evil beings. Yeah, look at all these things. What the fuck? These looks like some of the things Traumrai just made against Gustang. You could be affected by that very same evil. Oh my god. It's the fucking Thriosi Blue. You or the people around you might be hurt or even killed as a result. Oh nah. So, did they empower the administrators at that point then? Like, are these
Hmm.
administrators?
That might be it. I think you're onto something.
'Cause the Thriosi at the end of the day is an administrator, right? It's just a baby.
Yeah,
It
it
is an
is.
administrator, so, hmm. And then it makes me question if they have this much power, at that point, and I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but wouldn't the workshop be above even the administrators then?
Hmm. Well,
Or maybe equal,
maybe in
maybe,
terms of technology, they kind of work with them and stuff like that. I mean, people always work with
the
the
workshop
administrators. That's like a
of the
normal thing
administrators,
now, and
yeah.
the workshop, yeah. Above them, in terms of strength, I don't think so, but I think they have like the status that they can work with them in some sort
Hmm.
of way. I don't know. I'm kind of just spitballing here.
Because at the end of the day, isn't McSeth an irregular?
No, he's Tower Warren,
He's
I believe.
Towerborn? What?
Yeah.
I thought he was an irregular.
The
This
only
is
irregulars are the 10 family heads.
okay. Well, 10 family heads, Enryu, Fantanium, Urek.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah. V,
Okay.
Arlen. Okay, fair enough.
Hmm. And there's no other ones we don't know about.
Surely they exist, but they're not. If they're not talked about, then what do we know, right?
Okay. I guess I was asking more of is there a possibility for there to be more that we don't know about? Like,
There is a possibility. For all we know, an irregular could have walked in and just been very quiet.
even though based on their history, we doubt that.
Yeah.
They kind of stand out, even though they don't mean to. But either way, Interesting. But so what I'm questioning is if God of Guardians is a creation of the workshop, right? If he comes from the workshop and he even kind of says this like this is a test, right? It's a beta test. Is the workshop capable of just producing something that can mass affect the tower like this? Like this is crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess the question is, when was the workshop really created? Like, what is the origin of the workshop? We know so little about the workshop.
Well, wasn't the workshop there before the family heads even came in the tower? Predates even them.
Um, yeah, I mean, the people who created the workshop existed before the 10 family heads. I don't know if they were established as the workshop,
Hmm. No,
but I
I
don't know,
thought
just
I
the
thought
fact
the
that God of
workshop was
Guardians is
there.
there.
The workshop was there before them.
Okay. Okay. Uh, maybe it was. I don't know. I feel like I can't like lock down these answers because there's so much that's like all this stuff is in basically like we're just in blog post territory, right? Because none of the
Huh.
stuff is really said in the story ever.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of hard for me to
Hmm.
pinpoint the
Yeah.
answers here.
And also, Briz brings up Ghost too, aka Arc Young. That's from the
Yeah,
workshop too, right?
that's an excellent point. Well, technically from
Head
what's his
on.
face? Head on, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's
Hmm.
basically confirmed to be an irregular or some sort of person who's capable of doing Shinso Black Hole Sphere, which, is said to only be done by a regular. So like, what the hell is he? Who knows?
Oh my God, man! There's so many questions. Yeah, it was head on. Yeah, okay. Okay, that I
Yeah.
messed up. Yo, we got to keep going. I'm curious now. Are you sure you won't regret this? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I definitely don't think that's true, knowing what we know. So the big thing I have to question here is how is God of Guardians having something that is this powerful? And it brings me to the next question, which I've asked before. How strong is the God of fucking Guardians? This guy seems crazy if he's like having this type of power, or at least being around it.
Hmm.
I don't want any special privileges. Everyone needs that power. Dude, oh my god, if this was Jihad, it'd be cooked. Alright, then your decision has been made. You might fail in your quest and end up melting into the Shinsu surrounding you. But in accordance with your decision, the tower system will forever share the power of evolution with everyone. What does this mean? Ooh! As a token of gratitude for the blessing you have bestowed upon the tower, I would like to present you with a gift. That shit looks kind of cool. Dude, I can't get over his outfit. His outfit makes him look like a leather man. Like, what is this? This you see here is the mysterious blue fire. Is that the Thryosi? Is that going to be like a Thryosi fire? What is this? Also, is it the opposite of the Yeon flame? Because you know how Yeon's flame is like red? This is blue. It's like opposite. It will make your chosen companion stronger. Oh, dude, so they just jumped him when they should be thanking him. Oh my god, why is he just naked, bruh? Dude, I swear to god, it's like they took Bomb's face and just put it on an adult. I can't, like, this looks so weird to me. Oh my god. I don't know, Sleepy. I don't know if he's just like Wong Nan, bruh. I don't know. It's the same thing with Traumarai. After Traumarai, I like dare to trust him and anyone near him and keep them safe. Although naturally, like all fire, dude, he looks so cool. It could burn you if you're not careful with it. In any case, I wish you all a most honorable journey. Dude, God of Guardians is so cool, man. So, did he grow when we saw him in the Hell Train? Wasn't he like way bigger, or was he this size? Or is that just
Yeah, he's like a giant
compression?
now.
Maybe he's using
Oh, it could be
compression.
compression. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's huge now. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be seeing you again, tower climbers. Great! Now let's blow this place to bits and stop those mechanoids. V, Gustang, okay, see, that was uncalled for. Dork Marai! Okay. Hey, wait! Wait, he? I think it's supposed to be a she. Did she just call me Dork Marai? Don't destroy it yet! What? We came all this way and now you've changed your mind? You know what's crazy? I almost don't like his face. His face looks like a douchebag face. Like his face looks like a douchebag a little bit. With the way he's like always smiling. I just want to try out this new power. What? Give me a minute. What do you mean? Just wait. Oh my god, are we finally gonna see his power? Holy shit. V? He he's so fast. He might be even faster than Edwan's lightning. Ooh! Yo, Sleepy, you are such a jihad agent. It's fucking crazy. Him and his companions receive blue fire. That might be dangerous for them, but flame looking like blue, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, Briz. It kind of reminds me of the blue Thriusi. Really? Don't just stand there gaping at him. Hey, V, stop right there. How strange. Huh? I know he doesn't have any, but it's almost like, oh my god, he has fucking wings. What the fuck? He's an angel. You know what's ironic? Bomb grows wings so many times too. V has wings. Wings to fly with. Maybe you're seeing his lips flapping. Oh my god, and Yang is just fucking toasting him. Ah! God, that's hot! Yeah, maybe. I remember now. Perhaps we enjoyed ourselves at the time, but in the end, it was a tragic decision. You hate his wife too? Yo, you're crazy, bruh! Holy shit! You hate V and you hate Arlen? This is wild! Okay, Adrian, let me ask you a question. Without giving me any, like, hard details, right? Do you like V? Yes or no?
Um, hmm. Let's say, yeah.
Knowing what you know, right? With all of your up-to-date knowledge, do you like V?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that didn't sound like a strong
He's a
yeah,
great
but
guy.
okay. Do you like Arlen with all of your knowledge? Now, it could be the same as now. You could know more, you could not. I don't want to know if you know more or not. Just from what you know,
Yeah.
do you like
Yeah, I
Arlen?
like Arlen.
Okay, interesting.
Yo, Chris is asking the right question.
Well,
Yeah, Briz just said something in the chat.
yeah, because it's like, bro, I'm trying to ascertain, like,
Stop asking me questions.
listen, I'm asking with no details because
I'm just kidding.
you
Yeah, I
might
know.
know the same as I know right now. We could be fully up to date and alike with our Arlen knowledge. We might not
Hmm.
see any other Arlen stuff, but I don't
Right.
know that. And I don't want to know if there's more. So I'm just asking what you think with what you know. I don't know if it's more than me,
Hmm.
but I'm curious. It's difficult to recall my emotions, but I do remember one thing. Imagine I'm running and fighting for a life, meanwhile the friend is chilling in a hot tub. Bruh, he was training! He was training to help all of them. You know, my only question is how
This is
did
like when
he...
Goku was in the bath while everyone's getting beat up by Frieza.
He was not in the bath. He was in the fucking, like, back the tank getting
Or was that Cell?
recovered.
I forget which one that was. Yeah, whatever. But it's like he's basically like chilling.
Man, whatever. He was not... He was training in there. Training in there is not easy, man. But either way, my question is how did V get there before them? Because remember that, Traumarai and Gustang found that by getting launched, right? They fell down there. How did V find
Hmm.
that before them? Because they found it by accident. So how the hell was V there before them?
Another accident? I don't know.
What the fuck? Okay, whatever. The tower was far more cruel than amusing back then. Or maybe. What the fuck is. Oh, those are the pages. Okay. Oh shit. It was just us. They keep coming. Oh my god, the mechanoids. Oh, there's Jihad. Jesus Christ, look at them. So is this gonna be like the same jihad as like Data Floor? Or like as close to that as like it can be? There are too many of them. It's crazy to think the family heads are getting overpowered here. If we don't open the waterway soon, oh my god, look at Jihad, he's just like punching it. We're both doomed. Wait, is that a Gus thing with him? Oh my god, look at Jihad. Dude, it's literally Wong Nan. Holy shit. Damn it! Juan, you're in! We had no trouble opening the door when we came in here. Why won't it open now? Shit! Oh no, dude, it's literally zombies. There's a whole army of them. We're not even allowed to kill a single mechanoid or we'll Oh! I didn't even put two and two together. Adrian, this is the administrator test. That's probably what this is. I'm
Yeah, it
thinking,
is.
like, why are they talking about a game or this, that? They're still trying to go up the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The only thing he didn't have was a cold drink of milk. That is fucking crazy. Wait, when Bob did the rice cooker, it was not like that. There's no way. What? Okay, listen. What if the training was so hard he had to take off his clothes? What if that's the reason? Bro, V is just strong. Listen, they said, "Hey, we need to get Jihad or V." That means they were the strongest ones, man.
Look, I'm curious what V would look like if he was revealed in season two. You know what I mean? Like he had the season two art style. I feel
The
like he'd look
original art
different.
style, yeah.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
original V. I feel like he has a lot of season three essence on him. You know what I mean?
He has the season 3 glow. I know what you mean, but
Yeah,
I think he just looked like Bomb from season 2.
yeah. Juvial Grace, basically, just be more lean.
Yeah. Here he has like a lot of defined muscles. He would not have that in season 2. Any minute now. Oh my god, look at this shit. And they can't, so they can kill them. They're just trying not to. Look at their mouths. Holy shit. You're out here fighting for your life, and you said leave the battle. Listen, it's not that bad. He would look like Hotz's dad. That's true, yeah. He look like that too. They'll
Yeah,
be
please reveal
here.
Hots to be Bomb's cousin or something. That'd be
That
sick.
that'd be cool. It makes you question though, how is he so weak? They'll be
Yeah.
here.
But Hots is so loyal. He's so cool. He kind of has the Bomb essence. You know what I
He
mean?
has the
The
personality to
friendliness and
match,
whatnot.
yeah. He
Yeah.
he has, and he's trusting. He just trusts what people tell him.
Hmm.
It's your fault for rushing in there without a proper plan. I thought you were supposed to be smart. We didn't expect a sudden mechanoid attack like that. We were just trying to rescue the people inside. What should we do? Pretty soon the mechanoids will be all over those two. Wait, did Yorange switch pants? He wasn't wearing a skirt before. But we can't open the floodgates right now. If we do, that almost looks like Boro. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's grabbing his ass. All those people they tried to save will die. The goal of this test is to open the waterway and wipe out all the mechanoids. But it's a trap. Oh my god, it's V. Dude, it literally is Adult Bomb. Oh, it's a different test. Oh, okay. By opening the waterway, we'll be killing those people. Oh my god. I'll go down and try to save them. Yo, he's just like Bomb, bruh. What? But that's suicide. There isn't enough time. The mechanoids will reach those two first. If you go down there now, you'll be caught up in the massacre as well. Are you trying to make this decision even more difficult for us? Okay, so that's why she's wearing a skirt. It's the same shirt though. You know, it doesn't look right that she's wearing a skirt now. It looks so weird to me. But, dang, Jihad. I'll do it. Damn, yo, Trauma really like stepping up. Traumarai? Wait, what are you thinking? As you all know, I don't really like. Oh my god, he's killing them. Oh my fucking god. Wait. Holy shit, this is his sin. So, I was wondering, I was thinking about it before. What did Jihad say with the lever, right? This is the lever. So Jihad probably likes that he did this, and Jihad is trying to convince him, like, no, Traumarai, you did a good thing. Even though Traumarai probably knows it's a bad thing, because I bet you V's gonna have a problem with this. V is gonna have a big problem with this. Traumarai. But, hold on, there must be another way. Dude, it's literally bomb. You are all different. You might end up liking them someday. Stop! Traumarai! Oh my god. The waterway is open. Oh no. All those people. I mean, listen, it's as bad as it sounds, it's only 3 people. It's not that bad. No! Oh, he doesn't give a fuck. Oh god. Oh my god. V's going to his fucking knees. Oh my god. And even Yang is more with him. So you know what this is showing? This is really showing like who likes who. I bet you as much as she like bullies him, she probably really, really likes V. I think Yang is very close with V. Because she's on her knees too. That means she's like she has humanity. Oh my god. Wait, all of them kind of have humanity here. I mean, obviously I think V and Yang have the most, but dude, Jihad looks like such a chump. He looks so stupid, by the way. Jihad has the least aura out of all of them, to me. Oh my... Damn, even Trauma is dropping to his knees. What? Oh my god. The tower made us cruel. Oh, damn. Now everyone's not talking. Adrian, you know what this is the equivalent of? This is like us playing like a Clash or like a League tournament, and then
I
like
knew you were gonna say this shit.
and then like we like fuck up game 5. Like someone like fucks up, we like misplay and we lose the entire like tournament from that shit. This is us like going home
Hmm.
afterward, like no one wants to
The
say
Baron
anything.
throw.
Yeah, the Bud Light Ace.
Oh no.
Maybe even crueler than we expected. And look who looks fine from this. Dude, young Traumer looks so cool. What the hell could it be? Those people here weren't the only ones? Oh no. Okay, because if it was 3 people, I would say that wasn't that bad. Much more so. Oh my god. Oh nah. Oh nah. Does that mean we're sinners? Oh, they're questioning it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest though, from what they've done since their family has, they've probably killed so many more innocent people. And this is the point where it's like you kind of question this, right? They were under duress. It was probably like, I don't want to say life or death, right? Like, okay, they failed the test, they failed the test. They could probably just retry it, but maybe. But like, if push comes to shove, I'm pretty sure they probably could have beat the mechanoids. They were just trying not to, so they were handicapped. At the end of the day, even despite all that, they were in a tough situation, right? Because we're assuming they
Hmm.
even can beat the mechanoids. At the end of the day, yeah, they killed these people, but it's like it's either them or us, right? Like it was a hard decision, right?
Yeah, and
This
they
is
were under pressure. They had a time limit. That's
exactly,
fair.
exactly. This is where I don't fully blame them for this decision. Yeah, it's tragic. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't fully blame them. However, what they do when they're beyond like you can't salvage it. Like Trauma alone has
Mhm.
killed so many people that like this seems like nothing. And you can argue this one. You can't argue what he does when he's a family and when he just like kills to kill sometimes. Like it's just like
Mhm.
night and day. So I don't know why they're saying
Yeah,
they're sinners for this when afterward they're definitely sinners for what they've done. Like it is not even like a contest. Well, so what's going
I
on,
think they're pointing this
Pagoose?
at the point of inflection. Like this is the point where like things started to become like more, or like where they started to become numb to the killing, I guess.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
But it's like you're questioning if you're sinners when you're doing something that I think is like a hard decision anyway. Like I wouldn't fault you for this because they didn't even know this either. Maybe if they knew there was more people, maybe Trauma I wouldn't have pressed it, right? Maybe. Probably
Hmm.
not, but maybe.
Right.
But even then, it's still a decision where it's like it's us or them. Like you had to make a choice. This is where again, it's like after this, well, you're definitely sinners now after everything you've done for sure. Like for sure you're a sinner
Hmm.
now. Like they kind of just threw it to the wind. Like, okay, fuck it. We're just gonna like do whatever we want.
Yeah, they could have came back from this for
Yeah.
sure. Hmm.
What's going on, Pagoost? Dude, these tests are crazy. Oh god, I wish you were here earlier, Pagoost. We had questions, man. And I don't even remember them either. But To be fair, he looked very sad on the other panel. Do I remember the conversation? Yeah, I even mentioned the conversation too with the levers, bruh. The tests were engineered to see how far you'd go to climb the tower. Oh, so they're meant to be fucked up. I like that. Wait, so the tests from the administrators were really testing them like no lie, like legit.
Yeah, I actually like that point that he brought up too, because a big theme I used to think when I was first reading Tower of God is that the theme of like stepping over other people to climb the tower, like how Rachel like uses other people to climb the tower and is willing to throw anyone to the wind if it
Mm-hmm.
means passing the test, like including people like Bomb to
Mm-hmm.
get past the first test and all the deal with Heated and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a theme that we don't see as often anymore, especially since we're not really climbing the tower anymore. But it is a good thing that I kind of like that we're revisiting here, where it's like maybe
It's actually
sometimes it's
tough.
not the best thing to climb the tower. Yeah, like maybe it's not right to climb the tower if it means that you have to do a certain thing.
It
You know
changed
what I
the
mean? Like
view.
maybe come back when you're better. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah, and everyone kind of gets desensitized to the whole killing thing. Even in the new jihad system, like it's pretty normal to just kill your fellow regular just to
It's
climb another floor.
expected.
It's like, what are you gonna do after that? Just go over another one, It's just it's
It's the culture.
a
It's
pretty
jihad culture.
like life is pretty much meaningless after that point. Like it's kind of lost its meaning in the tower.
Just become a ranker. That's all that matters.
Yeah, everyone's just fellow combatants in this thing.
This is crazy. Okay. I like how we're still going over like some backstory here. This is some good ass shit. So now, Adrian, we return to the question of do we keep going?
I don't know. I'll leave it up to you.
Say I could stand for one more.
One. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
Yo, I'm so excited, man. Oh my god. But yeah, the tests are a lot more just like gamey. Like now the tests are just like, okay, hey, do this game, do this thing. And people end up sacrificing each other to do it, right? But back then it's like, oh yeah, kill this or kill that. Like you have no other option. It's like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I agree. Like in some ways, like Jihad taking over the whole system has made the tower a safer
Safer.
place in that
Yeah.
respect. Yeah, for people climbing the tower at least.
Yeah. But that's what I also said, Briz. If they got disqualified, the people would have been saved, and they could probably just try the test again. I don't know why they don't want to do that, right? But they would have failed the test. Don't know if they. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. If they would be allowed to retry, that's the biggest like point of contention here. Because if it's a one and done, then they
Yeah, they
really
could have
have no
disqualified
option.
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, just fight the mechanoids and defend everyone.
yeah. And then if they retake the test, is it going to be the same situation where there's going to be hostages no matter what, and the mechanoids are going to like attack again? Like, is it going to be the same situation? So at that point, you have to sacrifice someone if it's the same thing. If it even was going to be the same thing, but we're going into what ifs if they can even retake it. Either way, though, chapter 215, more violence. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh god, I hope this is still in the flashback. I'm so excited. That's it. I've had it. Oh, this is probably V. I wonder if this is V. Oh, it's not V. It's Yang. Wait, is that Yang? Damn, she's hot. I warned you. If you ignore your orders and start throwing spears around randomly again, you're in serious trouble. But it's not what you think. I wasn't throwing spears randomly. I just needed to do something because that enemy suddenly jumped out at me. Wait, why is Yuren yelling at him for throwing spears? That's so weird. Wow. Yo, Sleepy, I am not. I am so anti-jihad, man. I swear to God, do not try and convince me. Either way, you thinking that Emily is going to do some Terminator stuff and bring the war against the machines? That would be a great fucking story. Emily like figures out like, oh, the workshop fucked me. I'm just a weapon. Because remember, Emily thinks she's like a human half the time, right? So this is where imagine like she figures out like what's going on. She's like, you know what? Fuck it. She like hacks into like the network, gets to the mechanoids, brings back all the mechanoids, and just starts wreaking havoc. That would be crazy. But then again, how strong are the mechanoids? How many are there? You know, it's basically like she's Skynet. But either way, do you have any idea how hard we worked to keep the enemies at bay while your spear attack was recharging? Oh wait, fuck, I skipped this part. Yurin could have dealt with the enemy. She was closer anyway. Ooh, come on, let's not fight over this anymore. We're all friends here, right? You two should just make up and put this behind you. Dude, I swear to God, it's almost like not earned yet, right? V looks nice and he's acting nice, but because he hasn't earned it yet, I feel like he looks like such a jack off because he's always smiling and he's always happy. Like it looks like so unearned. Listen, we could still have Taco Tuesday, Sleepy. I'm not against that. But if the Met gave the young head trouble, then the rest of the tower is cooked. I mean, they only look like they gave them trouble because it was still early on. Like I'm sure now they wouldn't be an issue. I don't think the mechs scale up. Just in general, I think machines are kind of locked into whatever they are at the time. I don't think they could scale necessarily unless they get upgrades, which maybe Emily could do. Make up? Are you kidding? This is the first time he's flown off the handle like this and put the rest of the team in danger. The generation is too soft and weak. You're not wrong. Listen, we got Urek, though. Urek could beat them. Look, you both have your own reasons for doing what you did, right? So just bury the hatchet and try to get along. Also, look at V being a better leader than Jihad right here. Who was it that said, like, I think it was Edwan. Wasn't it like Data Edwan that said, like, man, I really wish Jihad was like the leader or whatever? Like, man. Yeah, it's the shit stirring grin. Yeah. He seems like too like cocky almost. Like his smile is like it looks like he's cocky in a way. But dude, I'm telling you, they are like I gotta see Jihad do some shit because so far he's done barely anything but slam on the door and say shit. Like Jihad does not look like a king yet. Bury the hatchet. I almost got killed just now. And what about me? I refuse to be on the same team as this jerk until he gives me a sincere apology and promises never to do that again. The survival of a whole team is at stake here. I agree. I don't think we necessarily have to apologize to each other just because we're teammates. Huh? Dude, look. These are the two fucking troublemakers right here. Jihad is like influencing him. These are the two people who probably hate V. These two are a problem. That's right. A leader's job is to decide who's right or wrong. Yeah, if you're going to mediate an argument, at least do it properly. Damn, why are they turning on him, yo? What's their problem? If Jihad had any footage of early season reveal during workshop, Alabama would have been so cooked. Oh God. He's not solving the problem. He's saying the contagious problem has just let it go doors on top. Okay, this is like some really hard Jihad like propaganda right here, bro. This is crazy, Sleepy. I mean, I kind of get it, but listen, I don't know. I just think he's trying to mediate. Listen, I'm on Team VO, man. I'm on Team V. Um, Jihad, why have I suddenly become everyone's punching bag? And aren't you supposed to be the leader here? You call yourself the king. You're the one who got involved in their argument. It's up to you to resolve it. I'll let you be the leader for a little while. Dude, they were friends, man. Like, I wonder how much like Wangnan Jihad is, because Jihad is not weak. A big part you could say of why Wangnan is the way he is because he's weak. So, who do you think should apologize first for this? Obviously her, right? Are you kidding? It's clearly you. Well, maybe. Adrian, what do you think Bomb would say in this situation? I feel like he'd be like, why don't we just all apologize at the same time? I feel like he'd be like,
I
let's
think you're
just.
doing the same thing B's doing right now. It's like being confused, trying to mediate them.
Wow. Gustang will know. Oh my god. V is just putting it to Gustang. Didn't Gustang say he hated V? Because Edwin loved V. I think
I think
Gustang
so.
hated V. Yeah, I think he's the one who hated him. Huh? Gustang reads a lot and he's super smart. As the temporary leader, I'll appoint him as judge. Wow. Isn't that kind of ironic with what he is right now, huh, Adrian? He's the executioning judge right now. Think of it like keeping different powers separate in a democracy, okay? I guess Four Eyes over there is better than you at least. Yo, why is Yang so mean? Bro, this is actually crazy. You're such a coward. Step aside. I want to ask Gustang. Yo, honestly, I don't like that they're all bullying V. What is this? I really don't like this. This is fucked up. Also, let me just ask you a question, Adrian. Do you think this is before or after they went to the data floor?
It's a great question. I'm gonna say before. They feel pretty young right now.
Okay.
Like
Damn.
this feels early.
Okay. They look like they're too much in business clothing. I don't like that. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, at least with Gustang, it makes sense because of, like, who he is, right? But, like, why is, like, Edwan this, like, crazy party animal combat freak in, like, khakis? Like, what the hell? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, Pagoose, don't even get me started about corporate America. He couldn't handle it. He parted off to Gustang. Listen, it's called delegating. And if anything, it's like he said, Sleepy. Number one, it's separation of powers, and number two, you're bringing in an outside, unbiased party. I think that's really smart, man. I think that's really smart. Had I been about the surfer dude, God of Guardians, I thought it was fucking cool as shit. His outfit was weird, but I thought he looked so much more like happy and full of life and strong. I really liked him. It wasn't the outside biased party. You could have just had. Listen, shut up, man. Shut up, you jihad sympathizer. Listen, if Bug sees you, I ain't telling him to stop. That's all I'm saying. Who do you think is wrong here, Gustang? Why are you asking me? Because you're the judge. Hurry up and give us your verdict. How should I know? Because you're the judge. Oh my, Adrian, look at this.
Love the faces.
This is so cute. This is so fucking cute. This is like a person I watch on YouTube. I forgot their name. But there's a content creator that does like all their faces like this. It's so funny. Because you're the judge. Sorry, Gustang. V. Ah, how many days have we wasted on that damn argument now? I even checked the lighthouse footage and found that they're both in the wrong, which they admitted. But does it really matter? I bet they're fighting like this because they enjoy tormenting me. Oh my god. Gustang. Oh shit, is this gonna be V? V. Oh, he looks so happy. Oh my god, Adrian, those are the scales. What the hell is that? Good job, man. Good job, man. Do you realize how much of a headache those two have caused for me over the last few days? Where the heck have you been while they were torturing me with their endless arguing? Here, I brought you a couple of presents. Huh? What are these? Key rings? Oh my god, look at this. Heh, I wasn't off goofing around while I was away. I made you a couple of presents to repay you for your troubles. Here, take them. They're yours. Dude, V is literally just bomb. It is crazy. But why? A scale? And what's this? I was gonna think, like, is that like a pen or something? It's a. Oh. That's the Jade Spear. Oh my god. Or the Jade Dagger. It's a Jade Awakening stick. One whack on the back of the head with this, and all your distractions disappear right away. What? Just in case anything like this ever happens again, I asked the old man from the workshop to make these for you. Okay, Agent, what does that imply? That implies that McSeth is old. If he's already an old man by the time they're in here, they're climbing, he must be giga old. Also, just to make sure, you think McSeth is immortal or no? I'm assuming he probably is. He's
He has to be, or something has to be going on in the workshop.
yeah.
He has the elixir of life or something.
He has the panacea, the fucking what was it called? Oh my god, the sword or the philosopher's stone or some shit. You asked that suspicious old man for a favor just because of this? And this scale here is really cool. If you confess your sins to the scale, it judges their severity for you and decides who's right or wrong. Oh, wait, that's actually perfect. Wait, what? So, wait, right now, what he's using on Tromrai is from fucking McSeth. Holy shit, directly. It's directly from McSeth. And this Jade Awakening stick is used to deal an unavoidable punishment to whoever's in the wrong. Dude, McSeth sounds like he can create fucking anything. Probably transfer his consciousness into a robot. I mean, this is where the workshop could probably just do anything. If he's making things like that are this powerful, he could just do whatever he wants. Now that you have these, you're fully qualified to act as our judge. Dude, why did Gustang hate him? Like, I don't get it. Why did you make me the judge? As we keep climbing the tower, we're going to run into a lot more situations like this. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. They treat McSeth way differently than in the other tower, or than others in the tower. I think he might be the implied irregular. McSeth has too much pull. See, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking he might be an irregular, but and obviously this is like blog post information, so subject to change. But wasn't there information saying like they told McSeth about the outside, about like air and how there's like no Shinsu, and like McSeth was like surprised by that or whatever? Or did McSeth do that himself? I know it was revolving around McSeth. I just don't know if he like brought it to the tower, or if the family has brought it to him. I don't remember. I think that's in the Azul blog post though, but that is like from God knows how long ago. Either way, you're the only person who can keep track of our mistakes and act as the group's judge. You're more interested in seeking the truth than any of us. You deserve to be the guardian of facts and truth. You're reliable, Gustang. See, why did Gustang hate him? They told Edwaru about how there is no Shinsu just there. Okay, so they told him. Okay. See, that kind of implies that Mixeth isn't an irregular then, because if he came from outside, how does he not know about air? I'd be so pissed. You see why he said Gustang was a smear, man? Old doesn't mean much in time when it comes to looks. Yeah, honestly. He's friendly with the workshop, kind of funny. You can basically ask for anything, like a certain Jello man. True. It really sounds like Mixeth like just said like, "Hey, what do you need?" And you told him, and he would just give it to you. Wait, Edwaru. Wait, they're different. Wait, I thought Edwaru was Mixeth. Am I mixing it up?
Dwar is the 13 months. McSeth is the workshop man.
Wait, what do you mean Edwaru is the 13 months? Oh, you
Like
mean
he's
the
the one
guy
who
who
made the
created
13
it?
months.
Oh, wait. So is Edwaru under Mixeth?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. He could
Hmm.
be an independent person, but I wouldn't be surprised if he worked for the workshop because, workshop's basically like a genie. They do anything, right?
But isn't the stuff from the workshop, the 13 months? That's from the workshop, isn't it?
The 13 months are formed from the key to climb the tower, right? So they're not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily a workshop item, so to speak, right? They could be created by the workshop, which is why I'm saying that Eduardo could be related to the workshop, but the piece itself used to create the 13 months is not it's tower stuff.
Oh.
It's the key or whatever that key represents. Like who knows? We haven't been there, but yeah. Or half of the key rather, right? It's only half,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy to consider, right? Well, what if like the power in the 13 months doesn't even have to do with the key itself? It's just what's needed to open the door. Like who knows like what the real power of the 13 months comes from? It would
Hmm.
be weird if their only purpose is just to open the door. I don't know, especially with like each of them being like a living ignition weapon. Well, not like the literal living ignition, but like an ignition weapon that's like, you know,
I know what you
more
mean.
sentient than your typical ignition weapon, right? Like we don't
Yeah.
see Donghae, like the Dongblade, talking to Hots, but uh,
True.
the 13 months are pretty vocal from what we've seen.
That is pretty true. So this is where I'm
Mhm.
kind of leaning on the side of what Pagoost is saying too. I was gonna think that they probably got the key from the workshop. I'm probably thinking that like maybe maybe to like hedge his bets because of just how Jihad is. Maybe he made um McSeth make one half and then he made Edwaru make the other half because he's so like paranoid. He didn't want one person to have like all the know-how of what it is. So he only told him make half and then he told the other one so they don't know. But this is where it has to be workshop related. But either way,
I like that theory. Yeah.
yeah, I think it has to be workshop related. But knowing Jihad, he's not gonna let someone know his full plan, like no matter what. You deserve to be the guardian of facts and truth. You're reliable, Gustang. V. Do you really mean that? Yeah, and this is the guy that hates him. But granted, I think Gustang is like a tsundere too. I think he says he hates things when he might not really hate them. Anyway, thanks for all your help, and congrats on becoming our official judge. Or are you just handing me the dirty work because you don't want to deal with it? Wow! That bloody fool. Doesn't he realize what it means when that old man makes something? Oh god, what does it mean? They're kind of heavy. But I guess I ought to keep them. Yeah, and look. So, in a way, you could say that Traumari getting fucked here is because of V. So, V technically saved Gustang. In a way. You put the burden of being the judge next year. Sleepy, enough with the jihad propaganda, bruh. Because this is anti-V propaganda you're spilling, which is what jihad wants.
I'm
Bruh.
not gonna lie, you're kind of a B propagandist too, to play devil's advocate. I don't know, man. You spin everything nice about V. You're like, look, he saved Gustang, this and that. Like, not even a shred of like, maybe V is just lazy or
Okay, but
something.
it could be both. But even if it's both,
Okay,
right? How bad
all
is him
right.
being lazy versus how good is it that he saved Gustang? Like, look at the like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
Okay,
arches
it
and
worked
peaks
out.
here.
Look, I was just playing devil's advocate, okay?
Wow. Yeah, the disconnect is another thing I had like questions
Yeah.
about Pagoost, but like, do you think? Well, I'll re-ask the question for you since you're here now. Do you think that shit could hurt Urek? Do you think that shit could kill an administrator? Because they were saying like it's basically like a death beam, not like a death beam, but like an insta death thing if it goes through you. Like it eliminates anything that's Shinsu. So like, doesn't that shit just kill you? Or they said it kills anything. But either way, while you
That
formulate
shit
your
wouldn't kill
answer,
me, bro.
man, you
I'd
always
tank
think you
it.
about it. You ain't tanky. You ain't Aka.
I'd tank it, man.
You ain't Aka Williams enough.
I'm Aka Williams, man.
You ain't Aka Williams. You should refrain from answering that. Oh, that tells me all I need to know. But I guess I ought to keep them. If that knucklehead really meant what he said about trusting me with this job, to do it. See, man, this is so cool, yo. You know what I'm sad about? This is where like I don't know if they're split up here. Or I don't know if like just SIU's like doing this intentionally. Where are the other family heads? Like we've only been seeing all the ones we've seen. I don't like that. It's too convenient.
He hasn't designed the rest of them yet. That's why he's not showing them here.
Okay, so where the fuck are they? Like at least say if they're like, split up,
Oh,
right?
fair enough.
Like I don't like that we're
They're
just not
sleeping
seeing them at all. Okay, where were they
in
in
the
the
tent.
fucking battle with the mechanoids? Where were they then?
Um, somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yo, fuck you, Pagoost. After that, I became the team's record keeper and judge. From that moment on, it was my duty to record and judge everything the team did, both great and small. Mmm. Excuse me, urine was mentioned. Fuck urine being mentioned. We see. Oh wait, no, yeah, no. I'm thinking of Urang. Whenever there's a Y, I think of Urang now. I guess urine was mentioned. Yeah. But I want to see them. Urine is trapped on the other side. That is so cool. And we haven't even seen. Actually, to be fair, we haven't even seen Han here either. So I guess it's fair. Never mind. This is okay. The job turned out to be far more difficult and challenging than I expected. Tower of God, Season 3, the battle between family leaders. Oh, now we're on Gustang's memory. Obadiah Gustang's memory fragments. 1. SAU. Unlike inanimate objects. Oh my god, that's rupture. I don't like the naming though. I don't like how it's called like rupture, like disconnect or whatever the fuck. Um, it should be called like deletion or whatever. That shit
I just
basically
call
just
it
deletes
like
you.
when I was reading it, I just compared it like called it Shinsu paper or something like that. I don't know if that's like if that helps or whatever.
Because
Like
rupturing
sheets of
in real,
paper.
yeah, rupturing in real life is when something collapses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see
I
anything
like that it's like
collapsing
a
here.
badass name. Like it's like this is my technique name. Like Eric is like Super Dragon Fist Punch or whatever.
Yeah, but at least he's still punching. Like imagine Urek said Super
Yeah.
Dragon Fist Punch and then he kicked you. It's like that doesn't
He
make
takes the
sense.
Glock out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
Disconnect
weird.
fits more. It severs an object's relation with Shinsu. See that to me, it almost sounds like he's nullifying Shinsu. It doesn't seem like it should kill Shinsu. It seems like it should just like create like a negative area where you just like are normal. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, Supreme Scorching Fist of Death. Oh my god. Like disconnect would be really cool if it literally just like shut off Shinsu. Like remember what they did, Adrian, and oh god, this is really far back. Remember what they did right before I think they fought Kaiser, where like they were in that room
Hmm.
with the anima, and then like all the Shinsu basically like left or whatever.
Yep.
Were they still able to
To
use it, or
like
there was
kind of
none left
cage
in there?
the thing.
Yeah,
I
like
forget exactly what they did, but it's like in order for the anima to exist, like the spirit anima, there has to be like Shinsu in the area.
yeah,
So they like redirected it or something like that, so it would be trapped somewhere. I forget the specific shit, man.
yeah, and also Floor of Death
uh,
too. Floor of Death had it with Hell Joe. Yeah.
yeah,
And Hell Joe was that has to be one of my favorite like arcs. Like the Floor of Death was so good.
yeah, Hojo was cool.
Yeah, Bomb moved all the Shinsu into Kun's lighthouse. Yeah. Your own dislike for this man has nothing to do with jihad propaganda. You will call out jihad shit if necessary is bullshit. I asked why would Gusting dislike being answered. Yeah, true, but listen, I don't know. I feel like you're being overly mean. You always are siding with like the jihad side, Sleepy.
Oh shit, Name Hunt's Pagoo's favorite arc. It's mine too, even though I
Wow.
failed that little trivia question there.
Wow. You give me an easy example why disconnect is a more fitting name, but I'll see in the next chapters. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway, no matter how many layers of a person you peel back, you can't see what's really inside them. Maybe that's why we didn't realize it at the time. Ramarai seems so easygoing on the outside. Oh my god, he looks disturbed. But he was in fact closer to the brink of collapsing than any of us. What? What? What is going on? Remember what Ramarai said, Adrian? I'm way more open than people think. Fucking wrong, asshole, liar. Damon is pretty much the last all the season one regulars did something together. That is crazy.
Yes, the battle between the two teams, how they pitched Shibisu and Kun's team against each other. I love that
That
shit,
shit
where
was
like the
so
friends
good.
become enemies.
Listen, Adrian, you know my favorite part in that arc. You know that bed scene,
Hmm.
bro. That shit was going crazy. Every time we made a mistake and people lost their lives because of us, Ramarai became almost obsessed with preventing mistakes next time. Ooh. Dude, look at the little octopus. That shit's so cool. Also, why are they always fighting mechanoids? I love Yurang's fire. Yurang's fire is so fucking cool. Oh, trust me, Sleepy, I know. I know how that could be because that's how I am in real life. Everyone in real life thinks like I'm like super cool. I go out to party. I'm like a jock. I'm like I'm outgoing. They cannot be more wrong. I love staying inside, playing games, gooning, talking about Tog, reading Tog, doing anime. And I'm sad as shit because life is hard and it's terrible. But that there's no place for that in Tog here. But yeah, no, it's the same for me. I see a lot of myself in trauma. I just want to like do what he does in my room all the time. I don't want to leave my room, but sadly I have to. You hate how Yurang's flames are not unique in terms of being the only flame user. Yeah, but I do like their design. Like it's more pink. I mean, this could just be like season 3 art, but I like how pink and good it looks. It looks really nice. He had always treated animals like his friends. Oh my god, it's the baby octopus! And look at that, it's the eel. They're so cute. They are so cute. He began giving them more oppressive and extreme orders. Oh, that's so sad. As time went by, traumatized animals changed. Oh my god. We went from this to this. What the fuck? They became mindless puppets that obeyed his every command. And yet, Traumarai still wasn't satisfied. Yeah, this seems like this guy's just a problem. That's why. Oh no, what is he doing? He resorted to extreme measures. He ended up dabbling in a forbidden realm. What, resurrection? Oh my god. Necromancy? Holy shit. Oh dear lord. Necromancy is a forbidden summoning skill that traps the spirits of the dead in corpses.
Hey, is that Rashid?
Is it? No, her hair.
Looks like
Well,
Rashid.
I don't know. I was gonna say I thought at first it was the god of guardians
Oh,
because he had the long blonde hair, but this is definitely a
looking at the
girl.
necklace.
Yeah, it's definitely a girl. But wait, it is Rashid. What? No way. You know what I was
He's a
thinking of?
necromancer too.
Yeah, wasn't Daniel kind of related to this?
Daniel. S- that's a maybe. He used like soul stuff. Is I don't know if that's considered necromancy though. It's like it might be though because he was able to use souls to restore his body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's dubious. It could be in the same realm,
Interesting.
but it is like spell stuff. Whereas like this, I don't know if this is like spell work.
Hmm. He didn't say he was technically dead.
Okay, yeah,
Well, I'm
he
not
wasn't
talking
real.
about him
Yeah,
being dead. I'm talking about just what he was using, like the power. It is. He used the
that
souls of
is
the people
another
he
good
killed.
point though. They thought that he died and something happened to him that White helped him out with. So
Hmm. He just called it necromancy. Okay, interesting. So why? Well, let me ask you this, Adrian. Why was this forbidden? Who forbade this?
I don't know. But if you ever play Morrowind, the Wizards Guild doesn't approve of necromancy. So
Fuck them. Fuck them
oh wait,
wizards.
not Morrowind. It was freaking what's the other one? Oblivion. Maybe the one in Morrowind feels the same way, but
Well,
that's the whole quest line
I'm sure a
actually.
lot of people do not approve of necromancy for obvious reasons.
I guess we're gonna find out why it was an issue, right? Like we just started the chapter
Yeah, but I'm
and we're
confused.
talking about it.
Like who forbade this? The administrators forbid this. The family heads like didn't like Traumaride doing this. Like who had a problem with this?
Um, who knows?
Yeah,
It
see,
probably comes from experience, like you know what I mean. Like maybe
mm,
some crazy shit happened when someone dabbled with this, and they're like, "Oh, we should never do this again." So it was
mm,
forbidden after that fact. So it probably
interesting.
comes from something historical.
Okay, yeah, and I'm with Bagoost here too. I think Daniel was kind of like a necromancer, like and White too. I mean, it could be related. I'm not saying it's the exact same, but I'm
Yeah,
saying it's in the same realm of like they dabbled with the
right.
souls of the dead.
It's like life steal magic or something. It's weird.
Mm,
But they can't do it the other way around. Like they can't give life to things, but they can steal other people's life. So it's like it's part of what makes like what you would expect a necromancer to do, right? Like
mm.
that's that portion of it. But
Yeah, I think necromancy just has to do with the souls of the dead. I mean, a lot of people say like, "Oh, you have to revive the dead." It's Sleepy saying it too, but I kind of take it more broad,
mhm.
personally. But either
Yeah, I
way,
guess it depends on your interpretation. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, and turns them into beings that are both dead and alive at the same time. Okay, that's crazy. So is that what he did to his animals? Are all his animals just like puppets now? Like they're dead puppets? Because like
That would
they've
explain why he's able to bring them back so easily,
yeah,
right?
they've all died. They've definitely all probably died at this point once or twice, at least. So he
Mm-hmm.
just keeps bringing them back with necromancy. That's insane. What the fuck? Even after Tromrai dipped his toes in necromancy, he continued having dangerous ideas. He kind of sounds like the scientist. And those ideas of his, oh my god, his fucking divine drip. Jesus Christ, look at his coat. Brought about an irreversible catastrophe in the tower. Have I seen his last dragon yet? I think I saw it at some point. Yeah, I think I did. Oh my god, they're still writing shit on the pages, yo. Do you remember the events of that record? Whenever I see Blue Flame, I always think of the Thryosi. Yeah, I do. That's probably part of the memories I erased. That day, after the game ended, you went down to the waterway. Oh no, did he res them? Oh no. And what you and your companions realized, Jesus Christ, was that far more people had drowned as a result of your decision than you thought. So, this is where Agent, remember what they said in the beginning? He has to do like sinning and then he has to like acknowledge it too or something. I don't think Traumar is going to acknowledge it because remember, he doesn't care about people. This is where I think that's what's going to cock him. I think this power might only work against Traumarai, if what I'm remembering is correct, because it seems like Traumarai is gonna fail the check of like he like admits like yeah he sinned. He probably doesn't care. After that, you began engaging in a type of forbidden magic. You kept spirits that should have returned to Shinsu in their physical form and began commanding them as your subordinates. Ooh. Your selfishness resulted in the deaths of countless innocent people and caused a terrible calamity. This is the part I'm talking about. This is the part I'm talking about. You regret and repent your actions of that day. Now, obviously, I'm going to ask the question of like, what if he just lies, right? But this thing can probably judge your soul because it's not him from Excel. Regret and repent? I'm not sure. I know nothing of those emotions anymore. Oh my god, he might have saved himself. That might be a loophole. He doesn't know because he doesn't have the memories. That might be a loophole. So it's impossible. Because remember what he said to Enkidu? He kind of said the same thing. So it's impossible for me to say how I felt at the time. And I can't force myself to feel something I don't understand now. So no, I don't regret my actions. Or rather, to be more precise, I simply don't know. Oh my god! I see. I've placed your statement just now on the scale, along with your memories. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. So is it only judging the memories that Traumarai has? Because if so, he actually might get out of this. He actually might win the court case here. I'm pretty sure anything is divine drip, like the fish he used in the nest arc, are all dead animals, as well as the one that flashback when he saw the fish that. Yeah, Jesus, man, I don't know. Good lord. The scale has spoken. It appears that the weight has shifted. Oh my god. In favor of punishing you? Ooh! It doesn't matter that the glove didn't fit. We found his semen on it. A verdict has been reached. Oh no. Obadiah Gustang has been granted the right to act as the judge of your wrongdoings. Oh my god! Accordingly, he will now be resurrected. Holy shit, it's literally reforming. I wonder where the other head is now. Because, like, it looks like it just formed from the blood. I sort of saw this coming, but even still, I can't believe you refused your last chance. Is it so difficult for you simply to admit that you made a mistake? Dude, Traumarai tried to get out using a loophole. He tried to get out, well, not even feigning. He tried to get out using like a cheat, saying, "Oh yeah, I don't remember, so I don't know." Adrian, if I tell you, listen, Adrian, you don't remember this, but you went and you killed someone, would you feel bad even though you don't remember doing it?
All I know is that shit works in the American justice system.
That is
You just keep telling him, I
crazy.
don't know, man.
That is
That shit
fucking
works. Isn't that
crazy.
how like rich people get away with shit all the time? You ever see like when people are like, I guess it's not really the justice system. Whenever people are being like interrogated by Congress, they just keep saying, I don't know, and they don't answer any questions,
Yeah,
even though
but
they
he
sure as hell
actually,
know the answer to everything.
but this is where like in a way he's not lying. He still doesn't remember,
Yeah,
but he obviously knows it should be wrong. Like,
right.
but they're asking him about
But
his
the interesting
feelings.
thing, but even though he doesn't remember it, what's being shown, he saw that he dabbled in necromancy from the flashback thing, right? So he saw what he did. So even though he doesn't remember it, he still saw what happened. So he should be able to sort of like
I know what you're gonna
come
say.
to some sort of
I
understanding.
know
You
what
know
you're
what I
gonna say,
mean?
but
Like,
the only
okay.
argument could be he's a different person now, so he has different feelings towards these things. He doesn't
Yeah,
remember
like
what he felt back then.
he definitely like yeah, in his explanation he expressed like how he just doesn't feel any emotion or whatever. So like that seems to be like a big part that's like kind of kneecapping him right now. The fact that he
Hmm.
just doesn't feel anything, so he can't feel resentment really. And he did it to himself, so it's kind of like
Hmm.
a weird thing. But a lot of
Yeah.
this has to do with the well, would it have to do with the amnesia situation? I feel like it does, kind of, right? Like that's when he really started to like remove more of him.
I don't know. I don't know because we don't know what he removed from the first like tower final floor thing.
Well, it just seems like he had the ability to have more emotions before Amizu's death, even though like he already erased a lot of things. Like he was already doing necromancy by then, right? So
Yeah,
it was
but
after
you
Amizu where he just kind of became like a like a piece of like a brick wall in terms of emotions.
I guess, but you also got to remember, right? We know about Amizu and stuff from Gusting's memories, right? That was what Gusting
Hmm.
removed. We
Yep.
is like that's not what Trauma removed. We still don't know how much he removed. It could
Hmm.
be
But
past
we
that.
know that his emotions are like part of that.
Yeah, yeah. He tried to remove those two.
But
Yeah.
he wasn't just removing memories; he was removing the ability to feel certain things too.
Hmm.
So he's
Yeah.
just like a freaking slate, which is why whenever you ask him, like, "Hey, do you repent?"
I don't
He doesn't
know.
really care. Like he can't do it. Yeah, there's nothing there for him to say.
You know, Leviathan probably thought those memories tasted like shit. Like those were not good memories. Leviathan's probably upset because he gave him like bad food. You know, JJK like season 2, right, Adrian?
Yep.
Remember how Geto described eating the curses?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
That's probably how Leviathan felt eating all these like bad memories.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
But either way, I actually wanted to ask you something, Pagoost. So, what do you think about family heads killing each other? Because obviously, from what we've seen, it looks like they could do it. So the question that I have is like, does the immortality contract not apply to them if they're killing each other? Or like, do you think the administrator would have came in and res them? Like, how does this immortality contract work if you know? Like, if I cut them in half because I'm not a family head, can I not do that? Like, does it just stop me, or like what happens? Like, what if I get a gun from another family head and then I shoot the gun because I'm not a family head? Will that kill someone? Will that kill a family head, or because it's a family head weapon, it'll kill them? Like, I want to know like the logistics of this, but I don't know if you know, and I could be
We kind
just
of had a situation like this that we know of in with Kaiser, where it's like you're not allowed to attack Kaiser in the name hunt station unless you challenge her or she challenges you,
uh huh,
and like you just like instantly die or some shit like that.
uh huh,
Like the way that the rules seem to imply is that like if you attack her, like you just die from it
uh huh.
before like any damage comes to her. I don't know if the family head thing is the same thing, but that doesn't really explain what Trauma did. But uh, yeah, I don't know. Administrator contracts are weird as hell. It seems like they can hurt each other. Like from my interpretation, it seems like maybe it doesn't affect them,
Because
but
what
I
if he
don't
was
know.
just gonna eventually come back and get res, right? I mean, it looks like
Because
he
immortality is
died.
immortality, right? Like it doesn't matter who kills, it's still immortality, right? So
Exactly.
without some way to remove it, it doesn't matter.
Or at this point, are they going through it
So
because they're all irregulars and they're not bound to the tower's laws?
yeah, I'm
So
assuming that
it's only for
Gusting probably would have been
Towerborn.
red at some point. Yeah,
It's only for Towerborn that like the
regardless.
contract matters for. Like anyone in the tower can't kill them, no matter what.
That should be definite. Yeah. The question is, yeah, other family heads, but I feel like even other family heads shouldn't be able to kill each other because it claims immortality. So unless you have a
Mm-hmm.
move that beats immortality, then that's it, right?
Yeah. So, Pagoose, those contracts that Jihad made, was that for everyone? I mean, I know Blood Matter got a little bit of a different one, right? But the one that says he can't be harmed, was that for all the family heads? You think they can hurt each other, but they can't kill each other, but you do think that's also a pact thing they did among friends, huh? Arlene
That's what I
tried
think too. I
to
think they can hurt each other. Yeah.
so Arlene tried to, KMS, but it failed. So why can't they
Right.
delete
Yeah, that's true.
themselves? Well, that doesn't make sense though, because V ended himself allegedly.
V never took the immortality.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Wait, so
Mm-mm.
Arlene did?
Allegedly,
Wait, what? What the hell?
it was a keynote that V never took it.
Oh, wait. So Arlene left the tower though, right? From last we know.
Right. According
Does
to the history.
does that contract still apply outside the tower? I'm assuming it doesn't.
Mm, I would assume not too.
So
Yeah.
at that point, what if she just went out the tower and then just blew her brains out?
Sounds awful.
Well, listen, if she wants to off herself and she can't do it here, what do you think the next step is going to be?
I don't know.
Go somewhere where you can.
Who
Bomb is
knows,
an
man?
unreliable narrator. Hmm. You know what would be fucking crazy? Okay, this is gonna be some real bullshit I'm about to say, and it's 99% wrong. And I'm gonna say two situations here. I'm 99.9% wrong though, but I'm gonna say them just in case I'm gonna win the lottery. What if it's not only Arlen who sealed, it's also, or not Arlen, it's not only Anne who sealed, it's also
Here we
Arlen
go,
with her.
guys.
What if
Yeah.
Arlene is sealed with Anne Jihad? What if that's the case? Or what if they took Arlene's soul and they split it and that's the 13-month series? Or what if Anne Jihad is Arlene secretly and Arlene
Hmm.
and Anne Jihad like was never Anne Jihad. It was just a big setup. Listen, it all
Hmm.
goes back to Anne Jihad, man. I'm telling you guys. Anne Jihad has to be some crazy ass shit. It has to. God, man, I can't wait for the day we see Anne Jihad. I'm gonna get so fucking hyped up. Oh man.
I
But
want
either way,
to bring back the Grom thing real quick too, about
she's
being an
unreliable.
unreliable. I remember that Garam towards the end, I think as Bomb was leaving, was saying that like I can't trust you with all the information or something like that. So there were things that Garam herself said that she wasn't going to tell Bomb
Wait, so there's
about
still
the whole history
more?
thing. She left out information, yeah,
Oh, not.
intentionally, I think.
Wait, so let me just ask this question. So just to make sure I'm square, right?
Hmm.
Garam is telling all this from Anne Jihad's pocket, but Anne
Right,
Jihad's
which she
pocket was
received.
Arlene's.
No, it wasn't Anjahad's pocket. Yeah, it was Arlene's pocket that she received from Anjahad after visiting her sealing area.
So how did Anne get Arlene's pocket?
Who knows?
Hmm.
Might have to do with the reason why she was sealed, right?
Or,
Because the claim is that she went crazy because she ignited 2 of the 13 months, but we
mm-hmm.
know that probably wasn't the case, right? Because she was
Yeah.
way stronger than everyone else at the time. She had no reason to use 2 of the 13 months. Uh,
Mm.
so the claim is that maybe she knew too much information. I think Gustang mentioned that too, that like something about Anne Jihad's situation, yada yada, that it made him upset or whatever.
But
Uh,
as far as we know, Anne is still alive, right?
yeah.
So does Gustang know this, or is that memory deleted?
I think he knows because he seems aware of the An Jihad situation. Like he's mentioned it before. Like An Jihad has been mentioned around him, and he hasn't like flinched at that. So I think
So
he's aware of it.
so does he still love Blossom? How are him and Blossom like relationship
I think a
wise?
lot of this has to do with An Jihad, honestly, too.
Hmm.
Right?
Does he
Because
love
didn't
Anne?
Tromrai say like that he's mad because of the An Jihad situation? That's why he was trying to go after the 10 family heads. It might not be the only reason why he's coming back at him, but that's definitely adding fuel to the fire, right? Like the fact like his homie Jihad locked up his only daughter and essentially ruined his family. Like
Because
Gustang
after
never had
that,
another kid after that.
well,
All of
after
them are just
that,
written.
Blossom said like she didn't want to do it again because she was like
Exactly.
sad.
Yeah. So it kind
So
of created another rift within them.
so let me get this straight. So does Gustang still love Blossom? Probably, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, why not?
And I'm assuming he really loves Anne, right?
I think so. Yeah, I would assume.
Oh my god. So he probably is not happy that what happened to Anne.
Why? Who would be happy in this situation?
I mean, listen, if you told me my kid freaked the fuck out again, right? I wouldn't believe you. I would ask my
Hmm.
kid, right? But if you told me
Yeah,
initially
yeah.
my kid went on a murder spree and went crazy and shot up like a school or something, I would tell you like, okay, arrest him. Like, yeah, get him in jail. Like he needs to like get under control, right? Like I wouldn't be like, yo,
Hmm.
leave my kid alone. Like, no, like what the fuck? Like, okay, he probably freaked out, but like, you know, Blossom
Oh man,
banned
it's
marriage of the
crazy to think.
Eurasia. Wait,
Oh,
what? To all the Pobidows? What? Wait, that's insane.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was a hard split.
He doesn't know where the only two people that know is Traumarai and Blossom. Wait, what? How does Traumarai know? What? This is some crazy ass
I
shit.
guess technically Garam knows too, then, right?
Yeah, she
Unless
should
they
know.
moved her.
Yeah. Well, Garam. Well, shouldn't more princesses know then? I'm assuming Adori has to know. There's no
Wait,
way.
if Gustang wanted to know, he could have just gotten that information from Garam.
Well,
Maybe it's not a very easy to access place, you know?
Yeah,
which I think would make sense for someone like Jihad.
maybe he doesn't want to make it too hot. If Jihad knows like he's trying to do that, Jihad might be like that's a big issue.
Yeah.
Mm. God motherfucking damn, this shit is crazy. Anyway, why do you ask me that? You already know the answer. It isn't just difficult for us to admit our mistakes, Gustang. It's impossible. Ooh. We've already risen to a position where we're higher than other lowly creatures, even when we bend down. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing having one eye is killing me. Even if I got on my knees and apologized to them, could you really call that true remorse? Look at what's happening in the background still, by the way. What sort of genuine feelings could someone who's already on another level have towards lower beings? Now that we've become what we are, how can we possibly acknowledge our past mistakes? I love how Gusting even said, yeah, I kind of expected this to happen. So Gusting kind of wanted to die to trigger this. I feel like this was a part of Gusting's plan. Just forget about it. It's already too late for us to seek forgiveness, Gusting. Besides, the world calls people like us rulers. This is definitely Jihad, like, corrupting him. This is Jihad corruption. Those lowly creatures don't care if we feel regret or remorse, Gustang. Oh my god, he's pointing at them. All they want is our downfall. He's not fully wrong, but he's not fully true. I feel like a lot of his family wants his downfall, but that's his own doing. If you're a good leader, I feel like, sure, there's always going to be people who want to be leader. They're always going to want to usurp you. But I think there's gonna be people who support you. I feel like not many people want Trauma Right to like succeed. You think this was Gusting's final hope, continues to see if the family heads can change and if he was willing to die for it. Ooh, yeah. I mean, he did say that was his last chance. So
Very good point.
in a way, Gusting probably doesn't want to do this to his friend if he doesn't have to, but he probably has to. Like he sees this as like, okay, you're too gone. You're too evil. It's over. Disgusting is the judge. They're just waiting for people like us to trip and fall. Because if we do, they'll pounce on us and devour us like a pack of hyenas. It might seem cruel, but that's part of human nature. True, from the moment we reached the top, the only two options we had were to remain on top or fall to our deaths. Yup. Which I beat the judge, Gusting was dead. I thought it was Gusting is gonna get revived and then it's gonna be decided if he can judge him. I didn't think it was both things being contingent on like if he wins. But Jihad showed us a way. Oh no, look, the Jihad corruption. It's right there in our face now. To avoid falling forever. Only then were we able to resist the natural laws of the tower and hold on to our power forever? Well, obviously not, because now Gusting's getting involved. Paradoxically, though it may seem, isn't that also why you assigned that man Belrier the ridiculous task of punishing us with this game? As you know very well, you're one of us too. Oh my god, look at him! You feel nothing whatsoever toward lower beings, not even the slightest remorse. That's why you gave up your position to that insignificant vermin Belrier and entrusted him with punishing us, isn't it? Oh my god. If Charmer was found innocent, Gusting would have remained dead. See, I thought it was like he's gonna get rezzed no matter what because the judge was summoned. Or not the scale was summoned. Maybe I have to reread it, but like I thought like he was gonna get rezzed no matter what, not if like Charmer was guilty.
This completely overlooks the immortality contract, unless his sever ability is able to break that.
That would be crazy. Enough of this nonsense. It's a waste of time. Oh my god, he's putting out his hand. Let's go back to the way things were. Yeah, let's go back to the way things were after he fucking sliced your fucking head off. Stop regretting things you can't take back anyway. And no. Like you said, maybe I have no right to judge you. But you arrogant bastards have deluded yourself into thinking that you can just keep flying forever. Oh my god, that looks like Tiara's pen! I, Gustang, hereby invoke my authority as a judge. Adrian, I hope he doesn't kill him, man. Wish to use the Jade Awakening stick that only the judge is permitted to use. But I do have the right to clip your wings. Oh my god, that thing is huge! He's gonna bonk him with the stick! He did something so brilliant in creating the immortality contract, it muddies the water so much that who knows who can kill who. Exactly, because my question was, how does the immortality contract work? Are you incapable of doing it? Or once you do it, does it get undone? Like if I like cut Gustang in half and that kills him, eventually will the administrator come down and put him back together? Is it something that happens naturally? Or can I just not cut him at all? There's so many different ways you can do immortality that it's like even with his head cut off, he can eventually still maybe be rezzed according to the contract, but who knows, right? It's very up in the air. All
Yeah,
we,
I wanted to believe that like the whole thing was like a gamble too, because honestly feel like that was the case. But then like the immortality contract's always in the back of my head. Like, how does that apply to this whole situation?
yeah. All we know is that Enryu did not give a fuck about any contract. I love that. And send you back down to the ground where those lowly creatures are waiting. So it makes me question, is Gustin gonna take away his immortality? Is he gonna take away his power? Is he gonna take away his necromancy? Like, what is he gonna do here? Because it doesn't sound like he wants to outright kill him. Now, maybe he'll die from, like, him losing his power and then everyone turns on him. Who knows, right? But this is where, like, I don't think he's gonna straight up kill him. I'm going to bring you down to their level. Then it'll be up to them to decide what to do with you. Because at the end of the day, you and I are the same, like you said. I just can't stand the sight of you all strutting around arrogantly as though you're invincible. That's why I wanted to split up the family leaders. Your downfall is the greatest punishment I could possibly inflict upon you, Traumarai. Oh no. Gustang, that son of a... Now let me see. Oh no, are all his animals gonna eat him? Oh my god, or is that him? Oh no, I think that's him summoning all the animals. You're more surprised that I'm surprised. Wait, you're more surprised that I'm more surprised that Charmai knows where she is than his own wife Blossom. Listen, out of sight, out of mind. I don't even know what Blossom looks like. The breakup was so bad that Blossom doesn't even want to get the man visiting rights to his daughter. I mean, I'm pretty sure Blossom doesn't have that either, but also I have no clue what that is, Pagoost. Either way, yeah, Traumarai is scared here. Oh my god,
Kendrick Deal is the guy from what is it called? Yasrach's commanders or whatever, like one of his subordinates, the one who at the end of the day, like the animals attacked him
oh damn.
and like killed him. Like he
That's
got
an
killed by like the animals he was controlling.
Yeah, that's an old ass reference. Holy, I mean, it's not old,
Hmm.
but that was so
He got like his head
small.
chomped off. It was pretty gruesome.
Yeah, now I'm remembering it. Damn, that was so like old.
It's the chair guy.
Yeah, oh my god. I forgot about him. There's some things in Tog that are just so forgettable to me until like I see them again. Like I did not
There's just so
remember his
much
ass at
Tog.
all.
It's like you can't remember it all.
Yeah, Jesus. Also, is that Enraged Rapid? What is that? Because it has the Traumarai symbol on it. What the fuck is that? Dude, Traumarai is not fucking around. Holy shit. Now let me see the best you can do. Oh my god, what's happening to them? What's happening? What the fuck is that? That looks insane. Kendrick deals like a rookie trauma, right? Yeah, honestly, yeah. Okay, this is cool. Seraphim of Light, this angelic shit. Wait, so is this Gustang's power? Or is this his power as the judge? I'm so confused. I'm assuming these are here to take away everything Traumarai has, like to kill it. Although it kind of looks like it's getting fucked up. It looks like it's getting destroyed. It seems more pissed and scared. You like the fact that Trauma was like, "Hey, let's just go back to the where we are and don't hurt each other." I don't know. I don't think Trauma like was legit about that, but maybe he was because he didn't seem like at the moment he really cared that he killed Gustang. But let's see what's happening. Oh God, what is that, yo? What is that thing? That thing is probably the dragon. You think he cares he didn't want to fight in the first place? Yeah, but like if you kill your friend, like I don't think you're gonna be like, yeah, I got him. If you like, are like that upset about it. Oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? Oh my God, he has the stick. What is he about to do with that stick, yo? Oh shit. Oh, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Oh, he just sliced through that shit. Damn, the whole screen. So Traumer, summoned everything he could. I'm surprised he's not using divine drip though. Oh my lord. Bro, Traumer's just looking. What the? He's probably deleting it. He's probably deleting his powers. How is he so powerful? Oh, he's jumping in like fucking King Kong. Oh my god. Yeah, how, dude, more and more I'm questioning how the fuck are Slayers the people who have to deal with these guys? There's no way. There's no way. Like maybe Luzlek might like scratch them, but like I don't know. Dude, he's bonking him on the head. It's literally what fucking V said. Ugh. Oh my god, he's breaking his mask. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn, he fucking beat him like a cop. Oh my god. Get up. It's about time somebody cut off those arrogant wings of yours. I'm going to thrash you until you wish you were dead. Oh my god. With a beat stick. Stang. Oh my god. Finally. You asshole. Holy shit. He beat him on the head with the stick, Adrian. Yo, you said you wanted to be Traumrai, right? You said you wanted Rupture, right?
I would win if I was Trauma. I'm not gonna lie, I would win.
Yeah. Alright.
Trauma has all the tools to win. Like if I was picking sides, like I wonder like which like if I was like a video game, which side would I play as? I would pick Trauma.
I mean,
Trauma is just not playing the game very well.
he does have a lot. He has Necromancy, Animas,
I don't know if you can hear the background.
Scientist.
My dog is snoring in the background.
Yeah, no, I can't hear it, but
Oh
man.
darn.
Yeah, no, I completely agree because at this point, like Karaka can't even look at Bomb. Like if Karaka like tries to do his shit, I mean, granted they're friends now. I think they're friends now, but if Karaka tries anything to Bomb, like it is over. Like it is just cooked. Karaka is like not even the shit anymore. Dude, Bomb is just so different. It really shows you like an irregular. Granted, it's an irregular with all this fucking help, but still. The best thing that was ever said was he's Kirby. Like Bomb is literally just Kirby. It's insane. Bomb's so
Karaka has
strong.
the Wongnan potential though. He has the Jihad ring.
I guess. I guess. Yeah, that's another thing we still need to figure out. Gusting started to try to kill Jihad. It's kind of self-defense. Gusting always gives you gangster boss energy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially with how he talks and everything. Yeah, absolutely. Whew. That was a good chapter. Either way. Adrian, do
Yep.
we keep going up the tower?
I think this is a good stopping point, but dude, I can't. There's so much stuff that we haven't seen yet, too. Like I'm still thinking about a
How?
lot of things. I don't
Adrian,
even know, but there's like 10 chapters left or some
20.
bullshit. I don't even
There's
know.
20
20.
chapters left.
There's so much stuff left to be seen.
There's no
We
way.
still got to wrap up the season somehow.
This is insane. But yeah, no, I mean, regardless, we were going to stop here anyway. But
Hmm.
yeah, a good 5 episode special. So by this time, right, if we theoretically did five every time, We'd be done in one, two, three, four. We'd be done by December 14th or
Damn, before Christmas.
around there. Technically, if we do it on Fridays, right? Because right now it's technically Sunday. We're gonna do in 21, so that's gonna be 220, 225, 230, and then 235, and that's the max, right? 235. Let me see. Yeah, 235, literally. So we'll be done by December 12th.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I mean, who knows if we're gonna do five each time? Like we don't know, but we're gonna be done by this like pacing definitely before the end of the year, which is insane. And you're telling me we still have like a lot more?
There is a lot of stuff to be discussed. Yeah.
What
These
the
last few
fuck?
chapters are so jam-packed with stuff. I guess that's why I don't really know a lot of things because there's so much stuff that happens. I really haven't had, and I've only read through these chapters once. Like right now is my second time going through it. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to unpack and a lot
Hmm.
of stuff that we just will never know, I guess, until like it gets discussed further because it is the end of the season, right? So
Wow.
yeah,
Oh,
it's crazy.
Goose brings up something kind of cool too. It's gonna be 1 year since chapter three or season three.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm curious if they would do something as ambitious as running season four while Urek is going on. Like that seems kind of crazy. I don't know if ever be able to do that, but that'd be
I don't
sick if they
know.
did.
I mean, obviously, I would love that, but
Hmm.
I don't think there's any way that's gonna happen. But
Yeah,
yo,
I know he's
what?
definitely working on it on the side, maybe while Urek is running, but I don't know if he'd release them at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
wants a buffer. But before I go, if it makes me feel better, because that woman Arlene, it's a beautiful romance between V and Jihad. Oh, bromance. Oh, really? So you're saying Arlene fucked it all up? Damn. These bitches ain't shit, man. That is a joke.
Oh,
Er-
really?
Eric might be going into a break based on how the story's going. Really? Oh shit.
No way.
It's so sad because there's so little Urek story out on Webtoon, but and I mean I asked this on the YouTube, I don't think anyone answered it, but I still don't think what we're doing is like technically allowed. I don't think we're supposed to be streaming this. So I don't think, if we're not supposed to be streaming this and we're doing it anyway, because you said like, we can't see the unofficial like Urek stuff. That's gonna be like hella like, not good. But it already begs the question, if we're not supposed to be doing this, like where are we at? Are we the sinners now? So it's a little confusing. But either way, they seem like good friends, besides always a woman that breaks up friendships and stories. Not always, but most of the time, yeah. But man, I'm excited for Eric so badly. But either way, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do then. But this is a great stopping point. It's been a great couple of chapters, five to be exact, and we had a great
Hmm.
time. We also went for a while. How long did we go for?
Dude, I can't wait. I think the next episode that releases on YouTube is a banger too, because that's the one where like we figured out the Enkidu situation.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
Oh,
that might be the one that comes out next.
the one that was out. Well, it's about to come out in an hour and a half. But the one that was
Yeah.
out, because I looked through it because I was responding to comments on it. I think it was the one where they were at the party where she just said like, "Oh, I don't want to like stay here. I want to leave." That's the last thing. So
Hmm.
they didn't see the whole on YouTube at least. They didn't see the whole like what Trauma Ride does, but man, that shit was crazy. But either way, have a good night to you
Hmm.
too, Sleepy. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep. Later.
But yeah, this is where great times, great chapters, great reading. So, as always, until I guess we're told not to, and if I can contact like I don't know if I should do Webtoon. I kind of want to go straight to SIU, but I don't know how I would even do that. But we've been doing this, and thankfully we're small enough to where I guess no one's noticed if it isn't allowed. I thought it was allowed, but this is where like I would really like to have like the shield of like getting the official confirmation, because the worst thing is I don't want this to be viewed later on and be like, oh, you weren't allowed to do this, copyright strike, or oh, you weren't allowed to do this, take it down, right? That's the last thing I want. So hopefully, I mean, and this goes for the YouTube too. I don't know if you know Pagoost, but if there's any way we can like ask for permission, I mean, I don't want to like also self-report, but if anyone knows the legality or the rules of streaming this, or like if we could ask for permission as like a last resort from SIU, that'd be great. But because again, my current assumption from what I've been seeing, it looks like we're not supposed to be doing this. But either way, don't ask, don't tell, maybe. But regardless, as always, we do this live at Twitch TV Says Technics channel. Usually on Fridays. Today I was on a Saturday, bleeding into Sunday. But if you really want to know when we're doing it, you can go to Twitter, also known as x.com/Technics channel, and I will tweet before we go live. But also, I stream it on Twitch TV/Technics channel. And if for some reason you're sick, dying, or you're dead and you missed the episode, you can watch it at a delay at youtube.com/Technics. And aside from that, I think we're good. If I put a light transparency filter, I will be fine. Light transparency filter. I mean, because there's so much shit on the screen too, because I've seen other people do it where like it's small and it's tiny and it's inverted, which we used to do too. We used to like invert it, but under like fair use copyright law, I feel like we should be okay from what I've researched because we're adding our own commentary into it. I mean, Lord knows we're adding it, right? You could go through this in like 5-10 minutes, and we're doing it for like 3+ hours. So there's that. And the episode itself, yeah, like, it is a focal point, but one of the main things I want people to focus on is our commentary, our reactions. And we are being transformative. We're putting, at least for me, I'm putting new ideas, new theories. I mean, look at all my, like, look at all my hypotheses, but legally, I think we can use fair use as an argument because it should be fair
Yeah.
use. It's in public domain, it's free. You don't even need an account to access it. It's completely free and it's out
Yeah, at the
there.
very least, our intentions are good, right? Like it's not like we're doing this like intentionally
And we're not
to like
making
make
money
money. Like
off
you
of it.
people like post up like UFC fights and like pretend that they're playing a video game while they're streaming the UFC fight or something.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we're not like trying to be shady with it or anything like that either. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
the
I
the
think we're pretty fair.
the tier list itself is like even bigger than the fucking like episode. So it's like, you can also argue, oh, the highlight is the tier list or anything, but it should be okay
Yeah,
back in the
I see where
days.
Pagoose is coming from though. I've seen other people that do the transparency thing who have like more views than we typically do, and they're probably like in more danger of being like caught
Yeah. Oh
or getting
yeah.
copyright strike, and nothing happened to them. So
Mm. Yeah, and
that's like a
Adrian
typical strat that people do.
yeah, Adrian also brought this up too. Like he even said this, we can't look at the unofficial Urx stuff because the unofficial stuff is way ahead, right? From like,
Yeah, that's
the
correct. Yeah.
yeah, the
So
base
no
release.
shot we can ever do anything that's like unofficial. Yeah, we'll never be able to do that. I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think
Well,
that's fair at all.
I think we could do it.
Although
We
people do
shouldn't.
that on the channels, like people do. There are YouTube channels that do that.
Yeah,
They react to
of
what is it?
course.
Is it leaks? I don't really know what you call it, but yeah,
And they actually show it.
yeah.
Holy shit. But I mean,
Mhm.
we could probably do it and get away with it for now, but it's something that at that point would really be bad if like it was ever found out. Like we have no plausible deniability at that point. It's like no way.
Right.
Because I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
want
good
to like
point.
break the
Yeah.
rules. I'm not trying to break the rules. I'm just trying to do a series where we could all have fun, we could all watch Tog, and you could see us explore the tower together. But
Mhm. Yeah, and if we're waiting for Eric, we'll just do something else, right? Like we mentioned the idea of like messing around with like other series or whatever.
yeah, but again, would
Be
that
fun.
even be fair? Like, because what if we don't get hit for Tog? Because Tog is a little underground, but what if we do something like, again, for example, solo leveling, right? Solo leveling is big enough to
Yeah.
where what if they like catch us and they're like, whoa, and you did this other thing? Like, it's just all webtoons. What if we just can't do
Okay.
all
Well,
webtoons?
first of all, we're never reading solo leveling, right? So there's that. But
Wow.
the other thing is shit. Well, I was gonna say the other one. Darn. I had
Hero killer?
something, but Hero is cool. Yeah. But I wanted to mention something else in particular, just that like we'll see it when we get there. When we get to the issues, we'll see what the best course of action is. There's no point. Like we're trying our best right now. Like it's not like we're just gonna stop the series out of nowhere. We
Of
just do our
course.
best,
Of course. But
and if anything happens, then we'll manage it from there.
huh,
Is what I think.
my main fear is like they're gonna go back and they're gonna see everything and they're gonna claim each one as a separate instance and you know the rules, Adrian. 3 strikes, you're out. It's way more than 3 that I'm gonna get.
I doubt that'll happen without you at least having a chance to like rebuttal or like usually they give you the opportunity to just delete everything and like okay fine if it's that nuclear decision then just delete everything no big deal.
Oh, good lord. I don't want to delete everything though. I mean, I'm sure for the YouTube it's fine. I think for the YouTube it's hopefully no issue. But either for the YouTube or the Twitch, like I don't want it to be like a thing I have to worry about because these are pretty long channels I have under my belt. So either way. Also, Vishal, you're not supposed to be in here, man. You can't be looking at any of this stuff. You gotta leave. You gotta get the hell out of here. But yeah, in terms of the Urek stuff, Pagusta, with what you're saying, I don't know how we're gonna do it because if you're saying the chapters are long, right? It depends. Like, I think the biggest signifier of how long we're gonna go is how long we talk about it, right? I think it depends how long we talk about it. Vishal, are you stupid? Yeah, we're not done. Do you not see what's on the screen? You shouldn't be seeing what's on the screen, but like,
I mean we're basically done. Vishy can be here. It's not that big of a
no, he's
deal.
gonna look at the fucking tier list.
That's fine. He's not paying attention. He doesn't know what's going on.
He's not looking. Okay, fine. I mean, yeah, we're pretty much done, but they just made the policy, by the way. Wait, what policy? What policy are you talking about, Pagoost? Elaborate. Because again, I tried looking into it, and again, if like anyone has an email, and not just you, Pagoost, anyone on the YouTube, if anyone has an email for SIU or I don't want to message Webtoons because again, that's like really
Azul is
self-reporting.
SIU. Just ask him for permission. He's in
Azul,
the YouTube
please,
comments.
please, Azul, please let us do it, please. I mean, again, I feel like this is where it's really just the law that's gonna fuck us, because I doubt SIU or Webtoons would really want to sue us, because what are they gonna make out of us? We make no money. Like we don't, we don't have money out of this, so it's like they're not gonna look for money. We're not hurting the series, like views wise. I
Yeah,
don't
we're gonna be
think.
fine. It's gonna be fine.
I hope so. I'm
I
like
don't think it's a big deal.
slightly worried. The biggest thing is I think monetarily nothing's gonna happen. It's just I don't want to lose the channel potentially.
Yeah, but at the very least, like we had fun in the streams. It was good while it lasted.
Oh wow.
So,
The full panels policy in March 2024 when Webtoons didn't want people showing full panels. Really? Do you have any sort of like link to this or where I could find this, Pagoost? Because they left all videos before then. Oh, so some of our videos are okay then, but after March, it's like, oof. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried they're gonna delete the channel. That's the last thing I want. Listen, I'd rather pay a fine than have my channel deleted. Now, as long as it's not a big fine, right? I don't want to know like $100,000 bill, but if they ask me to pay like a reasonable amount, then maybe, right? How much would be a big fine? I don't want to say that because I don't want to give them any ideas of what big is to me. But regardless, it's just so scary, man. It's so fucking scary. But either way, that's gonna be it from us. Absolutely great episode, great time all around. Nice 3.5 hours, 5 chapters. Current, yeah, I'm not using ads though, and marketing software. Yeah, this is where again we're not making any money off this, as far as like I can allow it, right? Twitch has ads that they forcibly play, but I can't help that, and it's like ads on the live stream. It's not even on the YouTube, but still, I can't get rid of those. Regardless, though, this is where it's been great. We hope everyone enjoyed, and we hope to see y'all next time. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for stopping by.